Based.
After Dark.
Her name is Megan.
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 How do you spell vegan?
Vegan.
And that says what?
Vegan.
Okay. How do you spell Megan?
Megan.
So what does that say?
Megan.
You flipping twit.
That's
All right, that's perfect. That is perfect. Today, welcome Miss Megan to the Based Podcast number 31. Today we have Prison Joe, Tasty Life, Mr. Hamzy, and the T Papa Slice. Welcome, Megan.
Thank you.
This is it's been a time coming getting Megan on here since the time zone has been tough and we're all DJs. But today we got out of bed and we're here, and I think everybody looks pretty good. T Papa looks a little tired, but he is festive with the hat, so I think that'll bring us through.
I didn't take a shower. This is the earliest podcast by like 8 to 10 hours probably ever. It's technically 3 in the afternoon for me, but this is morning time. Like this is
we gotta call this one
6
Based
a.m. in
Afternoon.
comparison.
I'm interested to see how the juices flow on this one, because
Yeah,
every time we do like another podcast, it's always after like a stream. I have a day to stew. Maybe I went to the gym. Now I'm just raw on the mind, you know?
Yeah, very raw.
You don't have any thoughts at all? Nothing to get out?
Hamilton's raw. Hamilton, maybe he has something to get out. I don't know. He's
Yeah, Hamilton really did. He did pump it
Hamilton
up on
looks
Wednesday
very
today. How has your day been so far? Do you have any recent Hamilton stories to tell? Any long nights? Any wives fucked? Sisters? Cousins? Relatives?
Dude, not really, man. To be completely honest, man, everyone was asking. Dude, so everyone's asking me, yeah, man, what was your New Year's plans? Like, I'm sure you did something super crazy, and everyone's super disappointed to find out that I worked. Like, I literally was on the clock.
I remember that, man.
With a glass of champagne. Like,
They pay extra for that? Surely you got some incentive for that.
nah,
Nothing, bro.
Nah,
Nothing.
nah, man. I'm salaried now. I don't. There's no hourly. There's no.
I didn't know you had a
holiday
job.
pay.
like a 9 to 5, I mean.
Honestly,
to be fair,
no.
To be fair, if you hung out with Hamilton once, like outside, like you would probably think he's the kind of guy that doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
Or he has a
Just
job
the type of-
that isn't a 9 to 5, if you know what I mean.
I don't. What
It's
are
a
you
serious
implying?
job, though.
Nothing. I was implying
Whoa.
Twitch streamer.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly,
For
no.
sure.
I actually take that as a compliment because that means that I stream enough hours to be for some people to think that that's my full-time gig, which is not. No. I work a full-time job and I'm still out here just
No, you
wrapping up the stream hours.
You stream
Per
insane
month.
hours.
Yeah. What kind of hours are you racking up per month?
I don't. If I were to guess, I'd say like 100. I don't know. I can check right now.
That's good.
More than me.
100?
Dude. I'm full-time Andy. Bro.
Holy shit.
Well, 130 but I also did a 36-hour stream.
Nah,
So yeah,
it's true.
I'd say 100. 100.
Yeah, he
I'm
pumps
streaming
it.
100 hours a month.
What the
Respect
fuck?
Yeah.
doing that
Like,
full time. He
Do
doesn't sleep.
things.
Yeah,
I just
you're
find little pockets, man.
Crazy, bro.
My health deteriorates. That's it. That's
Okay,
it.
that's fair. That's fair.
No, I respect
that's-
it. I know Mick and Hamzy both work of I think of
Mick
on the
is
stream
live
team
right
at least.
now, dude.
Yeah, Mick is Mick works full time. Obviously, I used to, not anymore, but it's quite alive. It's very fast paced live. I think Hamzy can probably attest to that. You're always, it's like you never stop moving really, and then when you do get that one long sleep, it kind of for me used to fuck things up when I'd sleep for like 9 or 10 hours. It would kind of throw me off. I wouldn't feel good. I felt good when I was sleeping 5, 6, 7 hours, sometimes 4 hours. So it's very
The
fast.
key is to have a nap on your lunch break and then stream after work and then get like 4 or 5 hours sleep of a night.
Yeah, well,
That's
Megan
the key?
also works full time.
Yeah, she's full-time.
Streams how many hours do you?
She works from
stream,
home,
Abe?
doesn't
So
count.
the last
Oh, okay, that's a real
month,
job, yeah.
the last month I streamed 70 hours,
Okay,
but like it varies.
respect.
T Papa, how
It
much?
varies.
How much do you stream, T Papa?
I'm like
I don't- I
100
feel-
hours. I'm 100
Okay,
hours.
okay, all right,
Yeah.
all
T
right.
Papa goes live a lot. He's live pretty much every day.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah. I was really bad during December. Like December numbers were not good. I was just not streaming. But like, yeah, usually
Yeah, well, that's it's the
like
holidays,
100,
bro.
120.
Subathon
yeah.
hangover. That's what that is. I
Yeah,
streamed a
yeah.
ton, dude. I streamed the most ever by far during December, dude. I think I did like 100, probably 120, 130, somewhere around there. I did a lot.
It's your
You've
full
gone full
time.
degen.
Yeah, that was
Like
my
normally,
first
if I
month.
message you at like my time afternoon, you're awake. And I messaged you today at like 2 p.m. thinking, yeah, he's going to be awake, whether he hasn't slept or not. And I didn't get a reply until like an hour before the podcast. I was like, fuck, he's DJing now.
You guys thinking, okay, so the podcast is early today, and I wake up to these DMs about whether or not they think I'm going to wake up and be here in time. Like,
That's a legitimate.
Okay, well let's go through it. What time did you wake up today, T Papa?
Dude, I woke up, I got the times wrong, and I woke up at noon, just like ready to go.
I literally told you what time it was going to be yesterday.
That's what I figured.
The funny part is, like, I was memeing. Like, I didn't actually need to know what time it was MST. I could do the math, and then I still wake up an hour early. And then Seth says, "Are everyone like 45 minutes before?" And
That scared me.
I was checking.
Bro.
I was checking.
That
No.
scared me.
I was just checking if everybody was awake.
Dude.
That was the fatherly. Hey, you guys up? Ready for breakfast?
Dude, I
got
saw that message as I was sleeping and went into panic mode. Like what do you
Yes,
mean?
bro. Joe was just chilling in here alone with his mic muted. I was like, oh my god, am I
That was a
late?
power move. That was a power move to get you guys going right there.
He's just being the dad that gets everyone to the airport like 5 hours before the flight.
Yeah, I was just some fatherly behavior.
I was dialing in these new espresso beans, bro. You made me fucking rush. I don't think I got them dialed in, so I'm gonna. That's kind of on you. I just
good.
want you to know that it was a suboptimal shot.
And Megan did call me that we had the camera sorted out. She was she looked like a blurry pixel for when she pulled up the first time, but we got it fixed. So.
I don't know why it made like Discord's just fucked for cameras. Like you can't flip it, you can't do nothing. It's really shit.
Yeah, well, I did have a question. Megan obviously is our guest. Thank you again for joining us. My main question to you that I've always been curious about is what is it like being British on purpose?
It's a miserable life.
Okay.
No, it's not.
I don't know. I assume.
I mean, I don't know, like cold, rainy.
I like cold.
Miserable.
I like rainy and miserable.
No.
Is it cold? Is it cold year round? Does it not warm up?
It does. Like the summers lately have been so hot.
Okay.
Like 45 degrees.
And y'all don't have like
Also
air
cool.
conditioning in a lot of units?
No.
Or no?
Dude,
Am I- yeah?
makes that I love that you guys don't have air conditioning. every summer you're like, oh, it's so fucking hot. Oh, there's no fucking solution to this. Install an air conditioner.
Yeah, but aircon's like $1,000 per fucking unit. So like nowhere has it unless it's a shop or like an established business shop. That's it.
So
That could be a
Houses
tax
don't
write-off
have
for
that.
you, right?
yes.
Yeah, but I'm living in a rented house, so I'm not gonna like install aircon in there.
Yeah, so most people they just install the like window unit thingies. Is that what they do?
I don't know. I've heard
My
about
last
them,
house,
but
my last
they're not-
house didn't
they're
have
not
air
popular.
conditioning, and I had a window
They're a
unit.
bitch to get in, but they work pretty good. I used one when I was in college because my big ass was always sweating. So I bought like a one that you shove through. You pretty much just shove it through the window, ass out the back, and run that bad boy. Wasn't bad.
Could you
And it
imagine
wasn't-
me trying to put that up though?
Yeah, you might need a little help. It's honestly
get my uncle around.
before I like actually knew. For the longest time I thought Megan was like a 6 foot. Like I thought she was. I don't know why. I remember the
am.
energy. Like I thought.
Amazonian.
Yeah, I thought she was tall, and then I remember, especially when we met, actually met her. I was like, damn, short as fuck.
I'm not that
Not
short.
that short.
You give off
I'm
tall
tall.
energy.
You give tall
Compared
energy.
to the
Is
off.
that
rest of
good?
the RuneScape section,
Yes.
you're pretty tall. You know,
I think that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
I'm 5'3".
because what Sinferna, Doll, Chershi, all 4
Okay,
foot. seven.
Sinfona and Dole are like, and Chershi, yeah, are very
Yes.
short.
Yeah.
That's why I said comparatively.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's funny like when there's all of us and then there's them like walking around with us. It just looks like it kind of looks like they're our kids.
Bro, that's why I'm so like we threw around the idea of base to loom, but like I would be so terrified the whole time that someone's just gonna swoop Doll and Inferno up like a little package and carry him off.
We have to go to an all-inclusive resort and not leave.
Yeah.
Like that's the
Yeah.
we can't even let
terrifying.
Doll get too close to like
Can't
the
get out
edge of the
there.
resort if there's like trees. we can't let it go there, bro. We got
It's so scary.
100%. I'm scared. I'm scared for Base Tennessee because we got to keep. There's a distinct in like Gatlinburg. There's a wood line, right? Like there's a distinct line, and we cannot let her get close to that line. Like we don't let her get anywhere. Like none of she does not need to get close. There's too many wild animals.
We can handle that as long as there's no like hills have eyes shit. Like we should be fine.
I mean, there's some stories, but well, it'll be okay. I can negotiate with them. We can sacrifice T-Papa or something. It'll be okay.
I'd love to live with the hill people.
The forest people.
Yeah. You take this man and change. Yeah, they're gonna change him. They're gonna. That'd be good.
I'm an Eagle Scout. I'd come out on the other side.
Are you
fine.
actually an Eagle Scout?
Wait,
that's actually impressive if you are.
I would say like back when I was a young and grown up in the Mormon church, it's pretty much they go hand in hand. So like if you're a Mormon boy that went to church, then like you got your Eagle Scout. Like you just they incorporated.
You actually did like a lifelong, because that's like lifelong. If you become an Eagle Scout, that's like lifelong
12.
Boy Scout.
It's like 12, and I think you can get it earliest at like maybe 15, 16. I got it like 18. I got it at like some of the last possible moments.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I didn't. No, I got it 16. My parents made me get it before I could get my driver's license. I got it like. Yeah, that's
Here's
how
the
it was
thing.
in
Do you
my
remember
house.
anything? Because like for people who don't know, like that's actually like if he's actually an Eagle Scout, he has some like malleable skills in the wilderness, like for real.
Like,
yeah, well, that means I'm the one that's fucked because like, if it's the apocalypse,
like,
I thought we'd be on even footing because I thought we were similar, but
no, definitely not if he's an Eagle Scout. He knows a little bit.
You don't really, like the only things that I've done that are cool is like they kind of just. They send you out one night and you just gotta live outside. Like you can go no tent. You just take a sleeping bag and you come back in the morning. Like I've done that. You go get sticks. You build a little lean-to, and
most people don't know what that is. So like you're ahead of the game already. Like, you're definitely surviving.
Little tarp overhang. That's what I'm imagining.
Dude, low
something
key,
like that.
the best thing that I've taken from it is like I can tie some knots that have just like come in handy in life. Like I could just be like, oh shit, like I can't even tell you when, but like when I was moving, I like needed to do some shit, and I was like, oh shit, I can hit him with this knot, and it like worked, and I was like, all right, let's go. But yeah, that's it.
Do they have Boy Scouts in the UK, Megan? Is that a thing?
Yeah, they do. They have Boy
the
Scouts
same
and Brownies.
organization with all like the diddling and everything, or is it a different?
I was gonna say today
like the nonciness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I feel like it's just like a universal thing when there's young kids, right?
Dude,
it always
here's the
attracts
thing,
the
it used to, like the Boy Scouts of America, like a decade ago or so, that wasn't the like it probably was happening, but it just wasn't out in the open. It was pretty acceptable thing.
Yeah, it's not out in the open here. I'm just guessing.
It definitely, like, if I was a parent in the United States today, I would not send my fucking kids to Boy Scouts of America. There's no way, no chance, not at all. There's too much bad stuff.
This is just a miniature sidetrack, but you said like the nonciness. I didn't know what that word meant for a long time. I thought it meant an idiot.
A nonce?
Because nonce.
Wait,
it's
nonce
a pedophile
isn't just
for those
idiot?
who don't know.
Really?
No, it's a pedophile.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It basically stands for not on normal communal exercise. So like back in the day when they was in prison, they would write on their cells nonce, not on normal communal exercise. That means they couldn't exercise with the other prison mates because they were dangerous and freaky. Yeah. And that's where the word nonce came from, and now everyone just uses it for if someone's pedo.
I thought it was like, oh, that guy's an idiot. And then I would call myself a nonce sometimes when I was like, oh, I'm an idiot.
You heard it here first. Tasty Life is touching kids.
I did it on a stream when I first started streaming. And then like the chat exploded in question marks, and I was like that was really stupid. And then some dude messaged me. He's like, dude, you know what that means, right? And I was like, yeah, like it was dumb. And he's like, no, it's like pedophile. And I was like,
oh. You got a mustache and glasses, bro. That's not good.
Oh no, I forgot my slur helm. I'm such a nonce.
Bro. Like if you need to call himself a nonce, I'd be like,
what
okay.
I would say is like, oh, I missed a tick on bloat. Like I'm such a nonce. Like that's what I would say.
Oh my god.
I feel like if I heard someone say that, I'd just think, oh, that's a bit weird. But I wouldn't think they're actually a paedophile.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's definitely not meaning that.
Well, that's good to know. Now
With the
I
stereotype of
learned
a
the hard way.
pedophile being like a almost middle-aged white man or a middle-aged white man with glasses and a mustache, it's probably best
I got
Tasty
the
does not
dumb
call
Bro,
him.
okay,
Best he doesn't
so
call himself that.
dude, I saw a TikTok last night explaining why we don't have the show To Catch a Predator anymore. Do you know why we don't have the show?
I saw that same TikTok. Did you send that to me?
No, I don't think
Because
so.
he's a piece of shit,
I
right?
didn't send it,
No, that's
dude. Okay,
Also
so-
kind of true, but no.
So I don't know. They were
Definitely
they were about to catch a Texas district attorney, and so they have they have the trap laid and everything, and whatever. He goes into the kitchen with the Mike's Hards, and essentially he realizes what's happened, and he pulls out a gun and shoots himself.
Well, no, he ran home. That's not exactly what happened.
Oh.
I saw the video. He got caught. He got caught. He got like processed and everything. And they like sent him home or something. Maybe he posted bail or like waited for charges to be filed.
He probably made bond.
I forget what it was, but like he went home and then the crew was going back to like interview him because I think he just left immediately. And so the crew went with like the police. The police were going there to like finally take him into jail or some shit. And he shot himself in the head with a shotgun on TV, like in front of this film crew.
With a shotgun?
With a shotgun.
I can tell you from experience, somebody with their head blown off with a shotgun is one of the craziest things you ever see in your life. So I can only imagine.
What the hell's happening at Kroger?
I can only imagine what they when those game crews saw the aftermath of it, like an actual 12-gauge shotgun to the head it is a different. You see it's an experience.
Yeah. So the show.
I got like a live leak of that somewhere.
Canceled. I don't think they got the on camera, but like the camera went in after they heard the gunshot, I think, and like captured. So the footage is out there somewhere. And they never aired the episode, and they canceled To Catch a Predator.
Okay,
right after.
so I've always thought, and I gotta follow through with this, but I've always thought like he's on Cameo, and for the price, Chris Hansen is the best. $75, and you can have Chris Hansen say something for you. I think that's insane. Yeah. Anyway, so I always thought it was so funny that he was on Cameo, and I also just saw a post this last weekend that he just got arrested for $13,000 in bounced checks.
Yeah, so he know like
money.
he is known to be.
Support Chris Hansen.
We should. Yeah. Well, he did shill a crypto at one point, which is a little.
Well, I know he's
funny.
been on a few different podcasts, and there's one I watch. It's Theo Von's podcast. I forgot what it's called, but I watched it. It was like a year ago, and Theo, like the podcast after he came on, talked about how they were gonna pay for his hotel and accommodate him, and apparently he like ran up like an insane check on their fucking
just taking the minibar, dude.
Yeah, like on their card, and was an asshole about it too. So that makes sense.
That's so
It's called
crazy.
Sunday. I forgot what Theo Von's podcast is called, but it's a good podcast. I was gonna ask Megan. We could do To Catch a Nonce. Honestly, I feel like you don't have guns there, right? So we'd be good.
We have. Oh yeah.
I thought you meant in like the RuneScape community, and I was like,
I mean,
this
that
is
would be
gonna
easy.
Like,
that would be easy too. That'd be easy. That'll be. We already got one recently.
Clan,
Twitter.
just join that. No worries.
Anyone with 2 billion account XP, like let's start there, and we'll work our way down.
What do you mean though, Seth? Prison Joe. Do you mean like in England?
Yeah, well, you could definitely start a show there. There's less guns. You don't have to worry about someone. I mean, you probably don't. How hard is it to get a gun there? I actually don't know.
It's not hard if you know someone to get it from, but it's not legal.
We're talking about the legal way to get a gun.
Well, you can't. The only
Where are
reason,
you from?
That is what I was talking about. The legal way, not
the legal way. You can either get one from like hunting animals, like foxes and stuff, but they're like these long ass. They're not like gangster
muskets.
guns like you
got
guys
a musket.
They got a blunderbuss over there, dude.
What does it look like this?
It's not a handgun. It's not a handgun. Whoa! We're on you.
America, baby. Yeehaw.
You don't have one
That's
of these
actually-
within
is
arm's
that
reach?
real?
Yes,
I
it's
got a
real.
Real,
vector.
Megan, yes.
What
Is that an AR pistol or no?
Yeah, it's
I
an
can't
AR
see.
pistol, 300
Okay,
blackout.
that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
I've never seen anyone in real life having that.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Well, that's actually a
I have
handgun with an
two right
attachment on
here.
it.
There's two.
That's a rifle right there.
That looks
That's
like
a
something that you'd
rifle.
have on a video game.
T-Pop has been waiting to hit his kill streak. He said.
Whoa.
Dude, so I've had those in the background waiting for someone to say something on my stream, and someone finally said something, and I don't know, I like whipped it out, and I just like, because I always thought it'd be so funny if like someone's like, is that a gun? And I'm just like, yeah, and I just like boom. Yeah. And then this one guy goes, damn, Americans really do just be having machine guns on their desks.
Is it a machine gun?
No, that's like, you can't have like an automatic rifle legally. Like you have to pull the trigger every time you want to bullet.
You can actually.
Okay,
you can own automatic
it's
rifle.
very
You can.
difficult,
You have to go through a lot of different. Like you're gonna pay
Jump
probably
through a lot of
20,
hoops.
20 30 $40,000 to get the license to carry automatic weapon in the United States. It's a lot.
How
but,
much is a
you
normal
can.
gun license?
Oh,
There-
I can just go to a store and buy a gun. I
Yeah,
don't need
you
a
can buy a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just they're gonna run a background check. They're gonna check and see if you have any domestic violence history or if you have any. If you're a felon, you can't. That's pretty much it.
Okay, so what if
I have
I was a
$400
felon?
go down the road.
You couldn't buy a gun from the store, but you could easily find someone to buy.
I'd
a
be
gun
like,
from.
Tasty, could you go in there and just like it's a packet
Yes.
of cigarettes? when you're
Honestly,
underage?
yes. If Tasty is okay with the liability of you doing something with it, and then it comes back to him, he could go in the store, buy you a gun, and give it to you, and you could just do whatever you want to do with that gun. I don't want to assume what you do with it, but
I would
Self-defense.
shoot targets in the forest, obviously.
of course, yeah, in the forest.
I really want to do that though, to be honest. When we go to
It's-
Tennessee, I want to get like
Fun. We can do
a
that.
No, I'm
dart
gonna
thing
set us up
and
with
just shoot
a.
it.
I'm gonna set us up with a gun range. It's actually, if you've never shot a gun, it's very intimidating at first. You'll be scared. Trust me.
It's,
Once you hear it,
it is.
yeah.
It is pretty fun.
it's intimidating. But once you
I feel
once
like
you
I'm
once you
gonna
pull
like
the trigger,
break my
You might.
nah,
cheek.
no. If it's a handgun, a lower caliber, it'll barely like kick it off.
her a
You just
deagle.
gotta. Definitely not. But if you have just a decent grip, you'll be fine. It'll be
I've-
okay.
I got good grip.
Yeah.
Air rifle. I've shot one of them.
Air
I'll say-
rifle?
An
An
airsoft
airsoft gun?
Was it
Like
like,
an air
CO2?
rifle?
Are you
Like
talking about the
CO2 power?
child's toy, an airsoft gun?
She's talking about the thing they used to put cows down or whatever.
Listen
like,
now,
you know,
if it's
rubber bullet.
No, I don't know now. I was in Spain and it was a really long gun.
What was
if
the
it's
ammunition?
CO2, if
A little
it's CO2 power,
plastic.
that's decent. Like that'll fucking hurt.
It's probably not CO2 powered, I would imagine, right?
I don't know. It was wooden.
We should go paintballing. Paintballing would
I
be
hate
fun.
paintballing.
You do?
Yeah, I
Aw.
used to do it all the time, and I just like I don't like it anymore. Why? Like
I get little bruises.
Dude.
Engage in a tactical skirmish with real guns.
Bro.
5v5.
bro, I was in.
That's a good video idea.
Yeah, I killed my friend. $10,000 challenge.
I killed my whole stream team because I'm the best.
Can you imagine we just all low key go like a little MIA, and then just one of us uploads a video? And like, oh god.
We could we could definitely do paintballing, but I'm gonna set us up with a gun range for Tennessee for sure, so we can go shoot some guns. That'd be fun. Outdoor though, outdoor.
Oh, please, I don't
outdoor
want an
range.
indoor one. No.
Yeah,
I
indoor
I've
range
only shot
is
in indoor
terrible.
ranges.
It's
Oh,
awful, dude.
really?
It's so loud, dude.
Well, I
It's
haven't
just a
shot
headache.
that much. I've gone shooting maybe 3 or 4 times,
Yeah.
and I was pretty young. I haven't gone
And,
in
like,
a decade.
As like it's for like instructing firearms, like at an outdoor range will be much better. Indoor range it's way louder, it's more intimidating, it's hotter, like you're gonna be sweating. It's just not like outdoor is nice. We'll be out there, like it's not nearly as intimidating shooting guns outside. So
I
it's
hate
definitely
indoor
outside.
ranges.
You have
Can
to
we
wear
rent-
earmuffs.
A 50 cal.
Yeah, you definitely want to wear some ear protection. 100%.
Can I get a Barrett? Can I shoot a Barrett?
It depends on, I gotta look into what kind of ranges they got, but they might
What's
have
a
some cool
Barrett?
ones.
Yeah, there's a good
It's the
chance we can.
Really big sniper in Call of Duty. It's for taking out tanks and stuff.
I
It
thought
depends
it was
on what
like a
they got.
badger or something. I was
Because
like, no.
there's gun ranges that have those licenses I was talking about, and they'll let you shoot the cool guns. Like they'll let you shoot a 50 cal or
That's
an
sick.
automatic weapon or something. It just depends on the whatever range it is. They might have some special toys you can use, but it depends. So, well, it'll be fun though. We'll see. Oh shit!
How
I would
did we get
definitely
on
need
this
some ear
topic of
protection.
conversation?
I would definitely need some ear protection for that, man. My ears are completely fucked.
I just almost spilled
Yeah,
a
you
drink.
wear headphones. Do you wear like
Yeah.
little?
I don't when I stream.
Me and Annie used to have like me and Annie used to go all the time. Like it's actually all we used to go do is we used to go shoot shotguns, and we had headsets that we could like talk to each other on. So like you'd have ear protection on,
sick.
but you could talk. It was so nice. Like I love
Maybe like
shooting.
skeet shooting.
Yeah, we'd go all the time. Like we would just take out we were right next to BLM land, and exactly we just like load up the skeeter, and then we'd go out there and we'd blow some clay pigeons. It was epic.
Skeet shooting's fun too. It's fun.
That's
It's
the
definitely
one
fun.
I like. Dude, I could do that for hours. Before I started streaming, I did that every weekend. And then when I started streaming, I stopped. But like seriously, every weekend I was going and shooting my shotgun. And then
That's okay. That's
now I
pretty
don't
good
go
activity.
outside.
I'm surprised by that, honestly, for T-Papa. I didn't think he was out
Yeah.
here shooting skeet. My older brother was actually like he would compete in competitions for that. He's really good at it.
What's up with that
You
message
got a
about
little
your
bit
older
of K
brother?
Conan in you, T-Papa.
Yeah, so
Oh.
yeah, I could tell that story.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Oh, he was just saying that I'm K Kona. I am K
Yeah, I
Kona
hear a
to
little
an
bit of K
extent.
Kona.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, yeah, I mean that makes sense.
I'm bougie
The
K
more
Got it
Kona.
in him.
When I fish, I fly fish. You know what I mean? Like it's like
I fly.
Sophisticated. Are you trying to say that fly fishing is sophisticated?
that's
There's no way you know how to fly
bougie.
fish. I'm calling cap 100% that you know how to fly fish.
No, I'm actually so good at fly fishing. Like,
I don't think that at all,
unironically,
bro.
no, like I would take you to the best spots. Like we would fish. Like I am actually like it's all because my dad. My dad could stop what he's doing right now and go be a guide. Like he just takes me and like we catch big fish all the time. It's all him. But like no, I could fly fish the fuck out of it.
Big fish.
Fly fishing is like an art. It's very difficult to
I've been
learn.
doing it since I think I got. Well, what happened is I was like 11 years old and we won a raffle for like a free fly fishing guided trip, like up in Colorado, and we went. And like since then I've been hooked, and my dad's been hooked, and like we got rods that day, and like yeah, I've been fly fishing since I was like 11 or 10.
Yeah, you are K Kona. My God.
Yeah.
I went fly fishing once as like a tourist trap to see what the other side lives like, and it was a good
Other
time. Like,
side, bro. Are you serious?
Tasty's really making fun of the pores,
Dude,
bro.
no, dude, but like fly fishing, dude, fly fishing
Wow,
is the
dude.
sport of kings, dude. Like I'm telling you, like the money to
It's
get into
tough.
fly fishing is like a good rod, $1,000. A good
Yeah,
reel.
it's
That's
like
Fishing as a sport is a pretty big thing too for
Oh,
like
it's huge.
country folk. Like there's like
massive.
people have like favorite fishers and shit, and like watch it on TV and talk about it. And
bro. Those
I'm
guys
not
on
like
the
that.
tour.
I like to
If you're
clarify,
listen,
I can't
if
name one
you're
professional fisherman. All right,
if
like,
you
Is there
If
such
you-
thing?
yes, if you're on the tour, like if you're a tour fisherman, like which is
You're famous.
It's primarily based around like bass fishing, like largemouth bass fishing, and there's other stuff too. But if you're on the tour, you're making good money because you're sponsored. Like you're making out well for sure, especially if you're one of the better ones. And then eventually, what they do is they make their own apparel lines. They have their own lures. They have their own rods, reels, etc., etc.
Mhm.
And they're a good fisher, so people want to be a good angler too. So they buy all their stuff, and yeah, there's huge businesses created off fishermen. So
Yeah,
it's
there-
definitely a big industry for sure.
there's a shit
Big on
ton of
YouTube too.
lakes.
There's so many fishing YouTubers that are huge, massive
would be-
fishing YouTubers.
Dude, there's IRL, like there's normal streamers that do IRL fishing streams, and they usually
Yeah.
pop off. Like it does
I'm
really
definitely
good.
gonna do some 100%.
Sounds like it'd be good
Yeah.
stream content, actually.
No, it's
Lots of
fun.
just
very
chatting.
cozy,
All
and
of
people
those
live
kayak streams.
vicariously through that.
I've thought
Maybe I'll
about.
go with Olive and we'll kayak and fish. in
I've
this
thought
little
about
lake
sending
he's
the
got.
fishing stream. Like I could bring the Starlink, and my parents have it all hooked up, and I just I gotta pull the trigger. I'm just nervous. But like I could totally do it. I could stand in the
Should.
water and everything. Like it would be insane. It would be
I think you
badass.
should do it.
Yeah, I
Get
should.
your waders on.
You're
It's-
partnered anyway, so it doesn't matter about
Yeah,
feed count.
like season, like it'll be popping around July. We're in January now. Like I think I might send one or two. Like it'd be
I'm
so
for sure
badass.
going.
Do it.
There's some ponds I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna do some wading in the rivers. I'm gonna use a streaming backpack. It should be fine. I've went to some of the areas and like tested the connection. I should be able to do it, especially after I replaced. That cable fucked me at TwitchCon. The quality of the video should have been so much
remember that.
better. It was my HDMI cable was fucked up that they sent me, but
Mm.
got it fixed up now. So,
It's annoying.
but
Yo, can
the
we
what
can we get a based boat?
base boat?
A boat?
Honestly, all of us on a pontoon boat would be sick. 'Cause honestly,
What's
that's
a
gonna be
pontoon boat?
boat pontoons.
It's yeah. Do you know what a pontoon is?
I'm just gonna
I have
Google it.
no idea.
Yeah,
a
Google
metal
pontoon
floating
boat.
device, basically. I guess you could say. I don't
They're
know.
Oh.
sick.
I wasn't
Yeah.
thinking of that boat when I had one in mind.
Yeah, you want a
Just thinking of
yacht.
a yacht.
We can't, we're not in that price range.
I wanna
but
be able to
if you-
sunbathe
we
on
could
it.
definitely have the base pontoon. Base pontoon is definitely
Base
achievable. They're not that
pontoon would go
expensive.
so hard. Oh my
Why?
gosh.
Oh my
Sick,
god.
This one has a sofa. This one will do.
You can get some pretty
Oh
big
yeah,
pontoon
you can
boats.
get
Yeah,
like
you
because
get
that's the
some nice
thing with
ones.
you're basically the platform is on the pontoon, so it's up to your imagination what you put on the pontoons. You can you
Yeah.
can get couches, cool chairs, electronic setups. Like I've seen
Bar.
a bar. I've seen some wild pontoons. It's basically like it's the Kekona yacht essentially.
It is.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's the
redneck
Yeehaw
yacht.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Very
Okay,
smooth.
wait.
It's
Out
nice.
of curiosity, so like these are American Kona activities like fly fishing, all that kind of stuff. Is there like a British version of Kona? Do you guys have like mountain people, and what do they do?
Yeah, we have the people that live in the countryside that are like farmers.
But
And-
when I think of that, I think of like hobbits, and that's fundamentally different than like American.
You're so
Kona.
disconnected.
No.
This is a great
Actually, not
question.
with you,
It's
bro.
so
Like,
it's
what
so
are-
crazy because like the United Kingdom is around the same size as Utah.
Yeah.
Yeah, small. Compared
It's
to
really the same
So,
size.
like-
It's that
Yeah.
small. Just Utah,
Yes,
really?
It's Utah.
European countries are basically
It's
U.S.
gotta-
states.
It's got to be a couple states. Just one,
No,
really?
no.
I, didn't,
like,
I knew
if
it was
you
smaller.
Google
I didn't know it was that
I
small.
pulled it up because I wanted to make sure that I'd heard that. But yeah, the UK is only 15% bigger than Utah. Like they're essentially
Wow,
they're
that's wild. I didn't think.
I
I, didn't,
know.
I knew it was smaller, but not like that small.
like
Wow.
yeah, isn't that crazy? So like
Damn,
It
you
is-
basically, yeah, you can call yourself an island person, I guess. That's pretty wild.
It is. It is. But the thing is, it's good because then if I want to go to a different country like Spain, Greece, Italy, France,
can
I can
walk.
literally just go for like an hour flight and I'm there.
That's
No.
true.
That is the
How-
cool part about Europe. Yeah.
Yeah.
How was
You
your
can just-
experience flying here?
It was fine. It was like a
guess you-
12-hour flight.
You've been
better
here
than US
before, though,
people?
right?
I've flown to Florida before, which wasn't
Okay.
too long, but I go Caribbean every year, so it's kind of the same distance.
I was gonna say that probably was longer going to California because you had to come all the way across the United States,
Yeah.
and then Florida you would just be coming right. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and the airports was fucked as well.
Well, if you come to Tennessee, it'll be about the same as Florida, I would say, because it's on the East Coast.
So it'll be
Same
short
thing.
flight.
Yeah, it'll be shorter than San Diego.
Be
for
like
sure.
8 hours probably for you.
Yeah, it'd be probably 3 or 4 hours less. So if you do come, which you should,
I would
Alright.
like to. It just depends when.
so
we're gonna figure that
April,
out
right?
soon, hopefully.
Late
I'm thinking
April?
the last week of April. That way, Hamilton and Crowlax can come. They're the only two people who have said anything about being busy in April. So anybody else at this point, sorry, we're just gonna book it and we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
So
I think. Yeah, that's fine.
what do the male children of the countryside farmers do stereotypically for fun?
Fucking no.
what are these questions? I got a good
Because
question for you.
that's how we find out what the, I was trying to
Okay.
get to the bottom of like this is the, I was explaining like this is the
I thought you were
redneck.
asking that
What do they
question with that
do?
Stupid hat on.
They probably like
Trying to get that sentence out.
pick up chicken eggs and stuff. Like I don't know, milk cows.
Yeah, they're doing a fucking cook's
I guess.
assistant.
But for fun, they're not
Fucking
milking
dumb,
cows
bro.
For
for
fun, I
fun.
don't know. I guess
Bro,
it's
it sounded
Fuck
like you were
knows.
reading that off of a teleprompter that like the next word wasn't available until.
Do the redneck?
I have no
okay.
idea.
Do the UK rednecks? Do they have an accent? Do they talk
Yeah.
funnier than you? Okay, okay.
I thought they
I'm
talked
trying to think of
Americans?
how it. Let me see if I can
don't
find a
know.
video.
Yeah, that'd be good. We can react to it. Let's react. To it.
Yeah.
You can drop.
My
English
question for
farmer
you-
accent.
My question for you is based around cuisine. You've been to the United States, so is our food better significantly? Do you not? Do you? Because when Tom came on, he's the only other United
I
Kingdom
watched
person that's been on,
Tom's.
and he
the
said
thing-
that your food is shit. Like he was just
Yeah,
like,
no, I
it
watched
sucks.
Tom's podcast, but the thing is, Tom lives in a shit part of England where they have shit food. Tom lives in a countryside area,
Are you
right?
saying Tom lives in Guns Chili live on the base after dark is living in poverty? Is that what you're saying?
No, he lives in obviously a
wait.
nice area, but I'm
he a
saying the
hillbilly or
food
what?
standard where he lives. I don't know
Okay, so-
exactly where he lives, but I know roughly, like, kind of like, okay, you're not in London, so your food is shit, yeah. But like, I live in
Okay.
London, so I've got a lot of variety.
Like I can't.
the
I
food
can't
in London is fucking amazing.
The only English food I've seen is that one Vice documentary about jellied eel pie.
Oh, not gonna lie, my nan eats them.
That's what I think you guys eat.
It's so grim.
Okay,
It
wait.
really is. It's like
It is-
brown, gray, green mush.
It's like eels, but in jelly, but like sour pickled jelly. Makes me feel sick.
Is it that the food is worse, or that you guys have stricter, like you don't have as much preservatives, like nasty shit that Americans eat that make the food taste better?
When I came back from America, both times that I've been, I just felt like I needed vegetables.
Yeah.
I felt like I just had
That's
so
fair.
much sugar that I just felt so unhealthy.
That's
Like,
fair.
yeah, the food is nice. So, like, when we went to the Broken Yolk, for instance, it was really nice, and like I've got a sweet tooth, so I just loved it all. But then after like just eating that, like the whole week, it was just like, yeah, I need some vegetables now.
Some minerals. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we do use a lot of sugar and a lot of fats in our cooking.
I
That
mean,
is
it
true.
tastes good though.
Tastes very good.
Yep.
Right.
All the best things are not good for you, unfortunately. There's some
I
things
found a
though.
video.
You did?
I'll
Okay.
post it
Oh.
after dark.
Yeah, we'll take a
the
look at
K
this.
counter.
I think this is it.
Holy West Country Yap is what this video is
Oh wait,
titled.
send it
I've
to me.
never
Send it
met
to me.
anyone
Send it
like
to me and I'll
this.
pull it up.
What is a yap? Is that like a
It's-
is that like a
oh,
redneck?
In what, like in DMs?
Oh,
No,
wait.
no, it says that on-
sorry,
it's-
hold on. It's in the After Dark. Yeah, let me grab it.
In the After Dark, the video says West Country Yap. Is yap like a term for somebody who lives in the country in the United Kingdom?
Oh,
A yap?
Is that how they talk?
Fuck
Is that
knows.
yap for
Or is
talking?
that
I'm
just him
assuming.
talking? That's they're yapping.
I honestly just don't know.
Okay.
All right, I'm about to.
I
turn
don't
it
really know
on.
much about the K-Code.
Megan ain't been around them parts.
I mean, I
I'll tell you.
wouldn't
I don't
think
go
you
around
would.
them parts.
Yeah.
I'll stay in the
In the
city.
city. Saying Guns Chili is living in food poverty, eating fucking loaves of bread raw
I didn't
and
say
fucking
that.
beans.
Are you
I
ready?
love Guns Chili. Go on.
West Country Yap. I'm about to play it.
Yeah, play it.
All right, let me get in the stream here.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
Go ahead.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Yeah.
No. Oh, Harold were a funny bugger, man. I know you were. I know you were a very funny bloke. Oh, yes. Yeah. I got on with old Frank. Like, Harold always had Frank to do his meals, didn't he? Oh, Harold will make a cup of tea. He'll make a cup of tea. Oh, no. No, you bloody wouldn't. Oh, no, he told Frank
Oh.
to do that.
Oh, Megan,
Then
that
I'll
sounds
come
just
and
like
eat
you,
Frank.
Bev.
What the fuck?
No,
Nothing say.
Is that
They
even
honestly-
English? Like I thought rednecks were bad. Holy fuck, bro.
I was gonna say they really give off like still like a K Kona vibe though.
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
I
Like,
can hear it.
Appellation. Appellation.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
that's West Virginian as fuck. We
Yeah,
got them too.
that is definitely.
You know what that reminded me of? I used to watch a program called How to Make a Moonshine. And it was like some
moonshine?
K-Coder American people.
Yeah, that's moonshiners. Yeah. Where they're like running across the fucking. That's where we're going. So where we're going in Tennessee and Gallenberg, there's people making illegal moonshine, 100%.
That's so sick.
But no one really cares. Like it's not like they're producing methamphetamine or like cocaine or whatever other drug. It's literally it's just moonshine. So I don't think anybody really cares. But that show made it look like they had the fucking everybody after them. When really in reality, like I've never heard about anybody making, like in my time in law enforcement, never heard about anybody making a fucking moonshine bust.
I fucking love that show so much. I got so attached to the people in it as well. I was like, no, they better not put him in prison.
I don't even know the law. Like I don't even know. Like I'm not familiar with like even like just Tennessee law around like making. Like I don't even know what the charge is. But like I have no clue. I'd just be like, all right, dude. If I saw their operation, I'd be like, keep doing your thing, man.
Yeah.
Can we do a
It's Tyler
moonshine
Blind
tasting? Is that like something we can go do? Like, you know, there's
Yes,
like
but
wine
here's the
tastings
thing.
and
You
stuff.
The tastings.
Yeah.
So in Gallenberg, they have the Old Smoky Moonshiner, which they're making. It is moonshine, but it's regulated. It's like it's illegal to sell. It's not the real stuff. So I will bring us some of the real stuff. I will not tell you where I'm going to get it from, but I will bring some, and then we will also go do the tasting. Though it's a fun time.
What is it just so awful that it's just
No, it's actually
Yeah.
super. It's super. Like you're only gonna feel the burn when it go. Like the taste in your mouth is good, but when it goes down, you will feel the burn in your throat 100%. But it'll sneak up on you. You gotta be very careful with the real moonshine. It will fuck you up like bad. Like wake up in a ditch and not remember anything bad. It's very very potent, but it's very good. Peach is my favorite. So probably what I'll bring is some peach.
Oh, they have
But,
flavors.
Oh yeah, that's why like Old Smoky, they got like they'll have coffee moonshine there for tasty, there's like buttercream. There's all kinds of different sweet ones, and then there's the more like they have the White Lightning, which I think is their strongest. It's kind of like fucking drinking Everclear that tastes smooth. So you'll see. There's a wide variety, but it'll be fun. It'll be really good. And they also have wine. Go ahead, sorry.
If I could have guessed that there was going to be a bar or a restaurant in Tennessee, it would have been called Old Smoky. It's just
that is in
Sounds about right.
the Smoky Mountains. That's where that comes from.
Oh, I thought it was because of like the Texas barbecue ribs and stuff.
They got ribs.
Well, that's why they're named the Smoky Mountains, is because of the plethora of smoked meats available to you.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh,
Wait, is that real? That's not true.
And that is like
Casey's
where like
capping.
moonshine making, like people.
Mad.
I believed it too, Megan. I believed it too, and I was like, bro, Tasty doesn't know shit.
Honestly, I have no clue why it's called.
He just said it with such confidence that I could not have not believed it.
I have no clue why it's called the Smoky Mountains, but I do know that that's like that's one of the breeding areas of where moonshine creation started, was in that area in the Appalachian, etc.
What's the difference between moonshine and Everclear? Are they made from different base materials? I thought they're both grain.
No, let me get the scientific. Here, you keep talking. Let me find something.
Well, moonshine, I mean, Everclear they sell at the gas station. Moonshine I have to go to Tennessee for. Maybe it's one of those location things. It's like, when it's there, it's this. Like champagne.
The base of moonshine is it's made from corn. It's made from corn.
Yeah, because
corn.
Moonshine has been around for like forever. Like the cowboys were drinking that shit. You know, the pioneers. They're getting fucked up off of it, I'm assuming.
I'm assuming. I mean,
I was trying to find something that's not. I wanted to like explain it properly, not bro science way. I was trying to find something good about it. So,
I would assume the difference is just like what it's made from, right? Because corn.
Yeah, well, the
has a lot
base
of
is
sugar in it.
corn, and then I mean, yeah.
Corn is basically pure sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Also gets you fucked up.
Yeah, probably there's multiple ways to distill it and make it. This is pretty elaborate. Holy shit.
If you get moonshine in like that like restaurant you're talking about, like I feel like it's just like ordering a mixed drink though. No? Is that like
I believe they're
comparative at
distilling
all?
it the same way. The only difference is the alcohol content. I believe like the real moonshine, it's like I'm not.
I want the fake. I want the real moonshine. I want like the shit they make in the forest. I want
to drink it out of mason jars.
We'll remember that, Megan, when we all link up and you're like, I don't know if I
I'll
like
do
it.
Drinking that shit out of a mason jar.
Yeah.
I want to be wearing overalls and.
It will be in a mason jar.
Yeah.
It will 100%. It will 100% be in a mason jar.
Should we all wear overalls?
I was gonna say, can we have like a K Kona family picture?
Please.
No, I'm wearing.
my
I'm like when I
gosh.
pick you guys up from the airport, I will be wearing a pair of overalls for
Dude,
the
we
vlog
should all
content.
get
100%. And
overalls.
I'll
That would be
Yes.
so
That'd be
good.
sick as fuck. That'd be
I would
Drip
love that.
eats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can we
get
go
some
on the rodeo
Levi's.
ball? Do they have that? A rodeo
riding a
ball?
Well, here's the
bull?
thing. Like Gallenberg
Like
is it's like a K Kona. It's like a K Kona tourist trap. Like they have all kinds of fucking yeehaw shit there. And it's not even that. It's not even that it's that yeehaw. They just have it just because they're trying to.
Because of
buy
people
into
like
the tourists.
me.
Yes,
Yeah.
people like you. Go.
Yeah, they're appeasing.
Bull!
I love America.
You're talking about a mechanical
Fuck, man,
bull,
fuck
right?
that.
Not a real bull. You don't want to ride an
Yeah.
actual bull. Okay.
No, I mean
Can
a
you
real
do
bull.
that?
You want to ride a? No, you're not riding a real bull.
I want to
It
wear
will-
a red top and
no, no.
ride a real bull.
will kill you, Megan. You were not riding a real bull.
Yeah, you will.
It will kill you.
No, I want a
I
mechanical.
kind of want the experience. Yeah, I want to be like, man, I broke my back riding a real bull. Like,
I would
yeah.
like to before I die ride a real. I have some friends that are pretty. There's also like speaking of money, like if you're like ranked high in rodeo, professional rodeo, the boys are making some bank, and it's cash money too. They pay them pay them cash after it.
And honestly, like people that are famous like that or like rich from that, they can still go out in public most of the time and not be accosted by like fucking TMZ. Like that's pretty sick.
They're chilling, bro.
True.
That's quite a life though. That is a beating on your body for sure. But they also have there's all kinds. They got the horse, the bulls, and there's people who they ride the horse and they literally they come after a calf. They rope the calf and they jump off of the horse. They jump off of the horse, rope the calf, and then tie its feet together. I forgot exactly what that's called, but that's fun to watch. I love watching that. Yeah.
I think I'd try.
Yeah.
If I
Did you guys
saw
ever
that.
do the running of the bulls in Spain? Did you guys do that?
Yes.
gosh,
oh my
that
God.
would be-
I'd
I feel
love
like-
to actually.
That is actually illegal now, I think.
Is it?
In
Oh
most,
man,
yeah.
Probably
I
should
always
be.
saw that. It looks
Yeah.
so
It's
great.
pretty
Man.
Damn
dangerous.
animal cruelty laws.
I think you can still do it underground because it is very traditional. But
An underground running of the bulls sounds a little scary for an American tourist.
I
We could
might
do
be
it.
wrong. I might be wrong. But
I wonder
I'd
like
be
what
down,
the
but it
sign
looks
up. Yeah, what's the
terrifying.
process to be a part of that?
You
just-
probably just show up, dude.
Yeah, show up.
Be like, yo, is this the
Is it-
street we're
is-
running away from bulls on today?
I was
You're
gonna. I was like, well, like maybe it's like an American like 5K race. Like you know how they have like you got to get a bib, you got to sign up online. Like maybe
Nah,
there's
not
some
much of a
Give a
process.
sign up,
number.
dude.
I don't know.
Dude,
Yeah,
if you're,
like,
just,
other
if you're just
numbers.
running on a public road and there's a 5K and you just hop in and like don't pay the fee, like can they like
guess you're-
stop
I mean,
you?
you could just run the 5K.
honestly, you're right. It's just like you have no time, but yeah, you could probably just hop in. They're not gonna stop you.
Every picture I see, like it's not like that where there's people in like running shorts and like everyone looks like they just crossed it. Like every picture is
all-
like dudes, they're in jeans and they're eating like Iberian ham and like drinking a beer. Like that's what they're doing during the bulls. It's like
Yeah.
kind of sick. Like I would do that, bro.
Definitely not a fitness activity. It's definitely like we're fucked up and we're just gonna send it.
Yeah,
activity.
Europeans don't do fitness because their food is like pretty healthy, so they don't really need to. Like everyone just
Yeah.
kind of looks good.
That's
all
actually a
the
good
time.
point.
Yeah.
oh,
Damn.
thanks.
No, not you. Not English people. You guys are not in the
No.
European Union.
Yeah, you're not
Alright, just,
European.
you know,
What?
You are
Yeah, but
not. You are
wait,
not in the EU.
I think we
Remember
are.
that.
I'm still
We
shook
should
from
do
that
a base
video. That was
Europe,
pretty
though.
crazy.
Are you
Oh,
gonna come
we
to
gotta do
Paris?
that.
I had a nightmare. I had a nightmare 2 nights ago. Tasty, did you come to my stream and I tell you about this?
I remember this nightmare. Yeah,
Dude, it was so weird. And yeah, I had this dream that me and Tasty went to TwitchCon Paris, and the whole time like the EU streamers were like trying to get us canceled. And it was like this awful dream. Like they're just
Oh.
constantly setting us
what
up.
were we doing
Well, like,
to get canceled?
It was just bullshit. It just didn't make sense in my dream. Like I told you, we showed up to this like charity auction and they stole
Being
my
framed.
wallet so that I couldn't donate. And I just like looked like this asshole. And people were like, "Dang, dude, can you believe T-Pop is not donating?" And I was
Greedy
like,
Americans.
"Fuck, where's my wallet, bro?"
That's a fucked up dream.
What EU streamers were? Which ones are trying to get you canceled?
Dude, they weren't like real ones, but the weird, like, they weren't like streamers that like I'd recognize. But the weirdest thing that I do remember is like me and Tasty, we got to Europe and we like met up with Will, and he was like, "Watch out for the European streamers. They're gonna get you guys." And I
would
was
say
like,
that.
"What the fuck, dude? I'm never taking melatonin again." This is after
Dude,
I took
I'm-
melatonin, dude. It was horrendous. It was the weirdest fucking dream, dude.
Dude, next time Will goes live, I'm just gonna be the first chatter. Like T-Papa dreamed that you warned us about Europeans.
He would be the one to warn us,
bro.
How do you think he responds to that?
true.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, you just okay.
Good to see you, Tasty. Hope you're doing well. And then fucking-
Like, okay. Dude, T-Papa, I did actually watch White Lotus episode 1. That I hate to say it, dude. I'm kind of on Will's side. Like, I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, it's just, you know,
well,
like
season 2 is way better than season 1. You could just
There's a
start
second
with
season?
Yeah, like I liked season 1. Season 2 is what all the craze is about. Like that's
is it like a totally different season?
well, just
Like, is it?
right,
Do I have
it's
to watch season 1 to understand season 2?
No, not at all. Like the only thing is like one character that's in season 1 just happens to be in season 2, but like they're their separate stories. Like it's
Is it
just
still about the White Lotus?
yes. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
hotel chain. So it's
Should I watch this?
The
I
first,
thought about watching
dude, the
it.
White Lotus, I'm telling you, like it's so good. Like I haven't
The
watched a show
first
that I've just
episode
been
is-
that addicted to and liked that much. Like oh, so good. I don't really like
He
the
just
first
had his
season though.
balls out, you know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, yeah. So I'd
yeah,
watch
that
it
was
though.
sidetrack. Just wanted to say.
Can I tell a story about my brother that I got
Oh
recently?
yes, dude.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
tell
yeah,
it.
yeah. Let's hear it.
Yeah, so some people know, but me and my brother don't really have a long. I'm not gonna get into it and get start crying about it and bitching. But me and my brother, it's my older brother. He's like 3 years older than me. Don't really have much of a relationship. Me and him, we don't really talk much at all. I think the last time he's probably like actually reached out to me and messaged me, it's probably 2 or 3 years ago. And besides that, we just see each other at family events. He's cool with me too. Like we talk. He's like asking about streaming, whatever. But after that, nothing. Like we just don't talk. Don't really have a like. Me and my sister are really close. But me and him, not really. But anyway, I was just chilling one night, and I was watching T Papa, maybe, or Qneek, somebody, and he messaged me on Discord. I'm gonna bring up the message just so I can make sure I quote this correctly. He messaged me, and it was a link to Doll Blush's stream. He said, and I quote, "You know this chick, ? Streams old school RS." I sat there and looked at it for a good like 5 minutes. I was like, fucking 2 years, 3 years, all this time. This is what you fucking send to me. This is your reaching out to me and finally sending me a message. And then, of course, I responded with a picture of me and her, flexing on him. And I was like, yeah, we're actually good friends. And she's on my stream team. And all he said after that was, and I quote, he said, ooh woo chick.
Definitely sounds like something my brother would say.
He said ooh woo chick, and that was it. That was it.
What was the point of that? What was he?
I don't know. I guess you just want to know if I knew her.
He's testing Joe's clout levels. If he didn't know her, Joe, he'd be like, my brother's a fucking nobody, man. That's a fucking loser, dog.
You passed.
Yeah. So that is that fucked me up for like a week. I kept talking about it. I was like, all this time, man, and that's the fucking message I get. And it's pretty crazy too, because I do know Doll Blush. So shout out
Doll Blush.
Did you not pry at all? Like, how did like you gotta send another message and be like, how the fuck? Why the fuck?
Yeah, like
I just said yeah. I said yeah, she's awesome. And I was like, I just said yeah, she's great. Like she's I just complimented her. And then the last message after that was he said, best looking girl I've seen on OSRS. That's
okay.
So that's the last.
Tell him to give her a 5 back.
Yeah.
He won't. My brother is the most I don't know, he just doesn't spend money. My brother's like the richest guy you would never know is rich. Man, literally he still wears the same hoodie like he was wearing in high school. Like he's very the most low maintenance man I've ever met. Like even more so than myself. Like real bad. Like he's just does not. I don't know. He just saves. Like he could literally. He could ball out. He should. I keep telling. That's what I told him when I saw him. I was like, bro. I was like, you have all this money. I was like, you're gonna die. Go do something. It's like he works. I know what he does. He works, comes home, plays League of Legends, plays this terrible game called Tibia, and that's it. I don't know what else he does.
Do we need a good cry sesh one night? Like, what would you guys cry about? Like, if we had to, get to the deep-rooted issues in our lives, like, why would you start crying if we had to cry right now?
I don't want to reveal mine. It's probably not good for this podcast, but I'll reveal it to you in public and private. If you really want me to. It's pretty fucked trauma, so I'm gonna hold that in.
I think for me lately, I don't know what it is.
Qneeks do be crying a lot lately, so.
Dude, I know it, and I've been talking about it a lot. Like I bring it up on stream. Like yesterday, like I just get in like random moods, like for whatever reason. So I watched Logic's No Pressure album when he released it, like in 2021, I think. It might have been 2020, but it was way back when I was like a 10 viewer Andy, and it was just cool because I just remember watching him cry at the end because it was supposed to be his final album, and so like that album has like a really weird meaning to me, and it like I can listen to certain songs and there's a lot of emotion in them, and when I listen to them, they literally will make me start crying for no reason. Like I'm not even like I'm kind of lonely. I think that's part of it, and I also just feel like in my journey of content creation, I've been in the dumps sometimes, and I get emotional about like how I feel about things. And so I was listening to that yesterday, and like I was just like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I feel like crying. I just started fucking letting it rip. But then I turned it. It was like a happiness thing though, because I was like, damn, like I've accomplished so much, and there's still such a big road ahead. And like it was like crying out of being thankful almost, but. That's definitely something I could let it rip to.
People are gonna start requesting Logic songs in your stream now that you said that.
There's a song called
Logic songs.
There's a song called "Hit My Line" and it's really good. And then the last song called "Obediently Yours" on No Pressure, and it has Orson Welles in it. It's like an old speech about like Jim Crow and like people being racist and stuff. And like at the end, he's like, and as always, I remain obediently yours. And it's just like he's just talking about like, who am I? Like if I were to have a lot of money and I've made it from the public to not return the money to the public. And it's just like, it's just so good. It's like, like it feels like, I don't know. I can't explain it, but yeah, it's just good. It's very nice.
Do you watch Bo Burnham's specials? Any of them?
Oh, dude, like yeah, like
you'd like Inside, bro. You should watch that one, Knigs, if you haven't.
Really?
You'll
I'll
cry
note
for
it.
sure. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, Inside
you're in a
for me
crying
was
mood,
life
watch that
changing.
one.
Like when I
that was a really good
I
one.
evolved as a human when I watched Inside. Like that was a game changer for me. Like I have a very similar thing with every time I go and like try to like work on, or I need to like, I guess, yeah, mostly brainstorming YouTube, or like when I got something big to go do, I blast like like before the first Hardcore Tobs, I blast All Eyes on Me by Bo Burnham, then I went live. It's like this thing that I do. Yeah, it's just, I'm addicted. It's the same thing, but I don't
Wait,
think
All
it's
Eyes on Me, is that for? I thought that was from the other one.
No, All Eyes on Me is from Inside.
Okay, wait.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought Bo Burnham was a comedian.
Yeah, he's a comedian.
Yeah, well,
But he has some
is.
deep shit, right? I feel like I know what you're talking about. Like I remember when he first released something that was way out of like his usual, like years ago, when he started doing like the deep stuff, I think. And I remember people talking about it, and I was always afraid to watch it because I was like, I don't want to get sad. I don't want to cry. I'm a man.
I wish I could watch Inside again for the first time.
Before we started the podcast, Phoenix was telling us about the cry. So she said he was killing Zora and crying, and that's funny.
Oh yeah, I didn't include the fact that while I was crying before my stream yesterday, I was remaining efficient and still killing Zora while playing this sad fucking music. I was like, I was sitting there running back into Zora, sipping my pots. I was like, still like, it was so stupid. I don't know. It was funny. Like I was thinking about it.
When you're sad though, it's nice just to like when I'm sad and I'm like really upset. I'll play RuneScape, but I'll do something I fucking hate, like Grotesque Guardians or something, just to like punish myself. Does anyone else feel that way?
Yeah.
Or like Sire, and I'm like, I feel like shit.
Right
I might as well just make myself feel worse.
I forced myself to do Grotesque Guardians. That is some fucking punishment kink or something. I got sexual at that point.
Once I went to the Duel Arena when I was really sad, and I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna. I don't care anymore.
Oh, no.
Punish myself with like 2 tick-teats.
I was gonna say the last cry session I've had recently in my adult life was actually with Zoe. When me and Zoe were in Florida, we both got super drunk and we fucking were both just crying. Like we got a real deep conversation. We both just started fucking crying. We had a good cry session. It was actually it was a real bonding moment. Like that was probably a peak bonding moment for me and her. We had a really good cry session together.
Yeah.
So letting out all of our demons and traumas.
I think when it comes to like crying and stuff, like on the days that I do that, I don't need to be going live because I feel like as soon as I like literally, I'm not even kidding, like minutes before my stream, I had to be like, okay, like I had to go look in the mirror. I was like, all right,
so
nobody.
Bad, bro. I feel like I come in awful entry frags, like sub Qnigs. I don't know. Like now, I'm gonna think about this now.
Nah, you're good. It's not like anything would affect, and it's not like I'm sad about anything with streaming. I think it's just like having like a weird, like you're just at a point in life where it's like I'm still trying to figure out who I am, and I've got a lot going on, and like I'm sure most people can relate to that. And I think it's just like trying to be like, who am I? Like, what am I doing? Where, like, what is my direction?
You gotta watch Bo Burnham. Holy fuck, you gotta watch.
Really?
Jesus Christ.
You really want to fuck yourself up, dude? Go take shrooms and watch it. I bet you that would be really
Don't do
good.
that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I do want.
I've never
mean,
done shrooms. Stacey says don't do it, but hey, man.
Yeah, I will watch that though. I'll get back.
Yourself sad on purpose.
That's what I'm saying. I need to cut that. Literally, like it's all controlled by me. It's like, oh yeah, that song made me feel a little sad. I'm gonna cue another one that like really hits the like. Why am I doing that before stream? Like, do it on a day you don't stream.
That's
at
the thing,
least.
like part of me wants to tell you like, hey, just stop being that way. But I know that's not.
Cut it out.
That's not that. It's like it's easy for me to say that because like my mindset's different.
Sometimes you just need to feel your feelings, though.
That's
true. I think a lot of it comes from like being a very positive person sometimes. It's like you're always that person for other people that's like, when someone needs someone to talk to, you are there for them. And then sometimes it doesn't really feel like, I mean, I know I have people to talk to, and it's just one of those things where it's like sometimes you're there for a lot of people and it doesn't really feel like they're always there for you likewise. But it's not like that. Like, that's probably not the reality. Like Joe said, like, stop fucking doing that. So yeah,
I get what you're saying, and I feel like with some, like, I've stopped being that person that is just always taking on everyone else's traumas, because it ends up making me so depressed, because I'm like, I've got my own shit. I know it sounds so fucked up and horrible to say, but like,
no,
I don't need to be taking on your traumas, because then I'm gonna feel even fucking worse, and I've got my own shit to fucking think about. And then I feel bad. 'Cause I'm like, oh, am I not being there for my friends? But it's like, no, like, you need to just like focus on yourself.
You only have so much social battery.
Yeah,
so it makes sense.
and-
Like, you can only do so much.
Yeah, and I think that is a lot of it too. Is I think partially it's from like me not being a very I don't know how to say it, like I don't know how to say no to people, or I don't know how to really shut people down. Like, I'd rather let that person go on, just because I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, you know, I can't really handle talking to you right now, or I don't have time to talk or whatever. So I need to be better about that. That's definitely something I'm working on, to be like, okay, motherfucker, that's cool, but I'm just not gonna. I have nothing more to say. Like, sorry that happened, man. Like, you know.
I think a good way to approach it for you is probably just to be straightforward to the point with it. I could see you, because I know you well, as being more patronizing to people's feelings and letting them ramble on and letting them spew some stuff that's probably just bullshit that they probably need to get checked on.
You deal with more shit than we do. Like,
yeah, you gotta be straight to the point with it, because if you let people live in that and be the victim or whatever, if they are, sometimes people are not, but there's a lot of people who will really paint themselves as a bit like they need that check. Like, I've checked you before a couple of times, and you probably needed it. And it was, and you know,
you're like, bro, you're being a bitch.
It just depends. So it depends on what it is. Everything's unique, but
yeah. Agreed.
Did you guys see that clip of that one streamer like getting upset at that person for saying that their mom died? And then,
my
God.
And you guys think you're like,
remember
dang,
that.
dude, there's like a 1% chance I could have done something similar.
Yeah.
0% chance. Bro.
Well,
I don't
okay,
know
hold
about
on.
that.
Yeah, hold on. I just want to say, like, I've really read into this story. I've watched all of Moist Critical's videos. I've been in that guy's stream when he's been live after it. Like, the day after it happened, I went in there. Well, yeah, I know. I'm obsessed with like online lore, especially when you can get in on it while it's happening. And like the guy explains that chatter to be someone that they've known that always comes in and is trauma dumping. So I'm not siding with that guy, because the way he handled it was terrible. Like, there's no excuse for him to be like, oh, sorry that happened to your mom, but we're not gonna get sad today. Like, and she literally had just said that one message. Like, that shows it in the VOD. But if there is people that do that a lot, like, I can get why it weighs him down. Like, apparently he had a lot of people that have been coming in and just trauma dumping that were new to the stream. And it's like, I don't know you, and I don't give a fuck about your problems, to be quite frank. I mean, you know, if it's your mom dying, I'm going to tell you I'm sorry that happened. But if you're going to sit here and harp on it, then I'm going to tell you to get the fuck out of my stream. So that just is what it is. Like,
if some random person comes into my stream and starts trauma dumping or typing weird things, I ignore the message. I don't even look at it. But if it's like a regular chatter and I ask them what's going on and then they respond, like, you know, that's slightly more appropriate. But if it's some rando who like
and I think that's kind of what happened is.
Honestly, I bet that guy
I
bet he got caught on the wrong day. Honestly, I guarantee you, I would probably say most of the time he probably wouldn't handle something like that. He probably just a wrong day, and he just was not. He said, "Fuck it, I'm done." So,
I don't know though. The way he spoke to her was like, I wanted to punch him. You know, like the way he spoke to her was like,
he might also still be an asshole
bastard.
in general. That's for sure impossible.
Yeah. It was just the way he spoke was so patronizing and like nasty, like I'm better than you.
Yeah, he completely like, and especially because the message, all she said was, "My mom passed away recently." It wasn't like
Because
she
he
had like
said,
a
where have you
paragraph.
been?
Exactly. It wasn't.
Yes,
even a
he
paragraph.
literally said, "Where the fuck have you been?" Like, he was that's like a regular, and I don't know if that person. Yeah, like if I had a regular come in.
Yeah, you could easily be thinking like, oh, they probably feel like I don't want to watch their streams anymore, so I want to give the real reason. But it's not like she was like, my mum died and I've been depressed and my dad's sad too. Like, she didn't say all that shit. He was just so wrong for that.
Yeah, he's definitely 1,000% in the wrong. But I get what Nick says too. It like that, like obviously that's terrible and that's wrong. But is he vile scum of the earth, worst guy ever? Who knows? I don't fucking know the guy. It's easy. I mean, that's just internet culture though. Like he's fucking dumpstered on for
The
that.
fact
And as
that
he
he
should
went-
be though.
The fact that he went live the next day to farm interactions, though, I just thought.
Oh my dude, no, I shit you, like the way like I was in that stream.
He went
and
live
you
the
could
next
tell.
day.
Yes, no, dude, the day
Oh,
after, like
no.
he and like
And his
he even
apology
made
Never
video
mind,
was
take-
so
take
fake.
it
it
back,
was
never
so
mind.
bad. It was
I'll
like
take it
he's like,
back.
I'm sorry you're hurt that I like I hate people when they apologize and they're like, I'm sorry you feel that way. Like there's no way
Yeah.
like
It's not an
ooh.
apology. That's
That's what I'm saying. That's
Okay.
just you trying to like appease the mass, and it's like, bro, you're not
It's
like
making
like,
you feel like it's your problem. You're the problem.
What
for being
exactly did he
upset
say in
about
his
it.
apology?
Yeah.
Is that basically what he did? He just didn't.
Pretty much,
He
didn't
was
say-
like,
basically
you
just
know.
like, I'm just a crazy guy, you know? Like, this is just how I am. And
Okay.
come follow my
silly
Twitch.
guy.
I retract what I said. He probably is a piece of shit. I was trying to see the other side, but it's
Yeah.
If that's how he went about it, then yeah, that's just he's fucked.
It
That's-
was
yeah.
it was very interesting for me to go in there because I feel like I'm like he's a small like before this happened he was a partner but his average view count was like 50 60 and so it was weird for me to go into a stream that wasn't RuneScape that had a community like his and I was just like this is so weird like seeing someone that can literally just like he barely plays games like he is like he sat on his camera for like 3 hours of that stream just like basically farming people giving him money like his community was like we're so sorry you're getting attacked and he was getting donated subs and I was like bro there's these dumb brainwashed viewers really think this guy's in the right and he's making money and getting followers from it. I'm
What,
like
the next day?
yes, like that guy definitely made over like a couple $100 from that coming back stream after like all that shit happened. And I'm like, man, this guy still doesn't see where his actions were wrong, and he's just
Yeah.
gonna move on with his life, and then everybody's
Yeah.
gonna forget about it,
Yeah.
and he'll
I
still
just
be
don't
able
see
to
why,
function.
after how big the backlash was, why you wouldn't come out and just own it and be like, yeah, I fucked up. Like, that's not me. I was having a bad day. I shouldn't have won a battle like that. I just completely owned it. Say, my bad. Got to be better going forward. Like a man, just own it. that's what-
Because I don't
takes-
think he didn't want to because he doesn't believe that he fucked up.
that's where he's
Or
wrong.
at least come out and say, look, I don't think personally I did anything wrong. I was sick of it. Like, I blew up. And that's that. And I'm not sorry
Yeah,
about
that
it.
would have been a
But he
more
was like
acceptable
a half
response.
hot. If he'd done that, I would at least have had a little bit of respect for him because at least he's being honest. But the way it was just like, I'm sorry you felt like shit because I had to go at you because your mum died.
Yeah, that's
Like,
even more petty.
what?
That's I didn't see their apology. That's fuck. He should have owned it one way or the other, but probably should just said sorry because obviously like that message did not warrant that. That was an insane response. I was watching that.
Yeah,
I was like, holy
dude.
fuck, bro.
He was like, "It's Friday right now. We're not gonna talk."
And he made that his fucking title. Like the next Friday. Like I remember going back just to check.
No.
He's like, it's Friday. We're not gonna like. He's like, good vibe. Like I don't remember what it was, but I was like, there's no way he's memeing
Good
his
vibes
own.
only, or else.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
It's not like it's anything even like.
Better be
It's
happy
not
in my
even
stream.
it's not even like it's anything unheard of. It's like we've all as streamers dealt with stuff where people come in and like give you really bad news, and you're like, okay, how do I take this and
And not kill the vibe.
I'm gonna go the
Not kill the
easiest
vibe,
route.
but also be sensitive to their feelings.
Yeah.
Yes.
Easy. I'm sorry for your loss. I hope like I would
hope
have said to
you're
Megan,
alright.
If you
I'm
need
sorry for your
someone
loss.
to
I
talk
hope
to.
I hope the grieving process goes well for you. Like it's simple. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you
know?
need someone to talk to, you can hit me up on Discord or Twitter, and I'll do my best to reply and talk to you. And
No,
sometimes that-
Nick, you need to stop doing that.
Yeah,
we
don't
just
do
had this conversation,
do
didn't
that.
we?
I would not extend that. No, I would say
It
sorry.
depends.
Don't do
I'm
it.
not gonna lie, I do say that.
It
but
depends on the
you gotta
person
stop.
for sure. If it's someone that I'm pretty cool, like if it's a
That's
really
unique.
good, like, yeah, if it's a homie, then it's like, yeah, man, like if you need someone to talk
depends.
to.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But
You
yeah, you're
gotta,
right. I need to not extend that to people I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
about. Sounds kind of shitty, but
The returning viewers, the people who chat a lot, those are people you have the like strongest relationship with, and each one of those is unique
Yeah.
how close you are to them. Because there's some people who I would feel comfortable extending that message to, and there's some people who I would not. Who I just because not because I don't like them, it's just because I'm not on that level of like
Yeah.
we're not that close.
yeah.
it
That
really
brings me
depends.
to that brings me to another point. Do you guys like I remember there was a period where there was a streamer that talked about how she's tired of being asked how her day is because that's like the number one like everybody comes in, they're like, how was your day? Like, it does get a little taxing. Does that ever bug any of you guys? Or you're just
No.
like, that was good, and then you just move on? Because that's
just
okay.
No, I
good.
just answer.
Good, move on.
Yeah,
It's just like
"Yep, good."
niceties, isn't it? Like, How
Yeah.
are you? What you doing?
Yeah, just someone being
You know,
respectful.
how was your
I
day? It's
do-
just-
I literally
yeah.
say this probably
It's like
10
an-
times a stream. I feel great today, man,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I say that probably
Yeah.
because everybody
Or-
comes in, it says, how are you doing today? And usually I'm feeling good. So I say, I'm great.
I also
feel
think
like-
it's quite a nice question to ask. I think.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say,
like
like,
That you
sometimes when I'm
care
really
about me?
when you're feeling the vibe and you're in a good
Yeah.
mood, when people ask that and you're like, I'm having a fucking awesome day. Thanks for asking.
Yeah,
I hope
and then
you
when
are
you say
too.
it out loud, you're like, "Shit, I'm having a good day." You know?
You're like manifesting it more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Facts.
most of the
Feeling
people come in
fantastic.
and they're
Yeah.
like, yo, like, what's up? How's your day? I just go, I treat it as like them saying hello. I'm like, yeah, what's up, dude? I'm like, that's
Yeah.
that's how I respond.
Yeah. Usually you
Yeah,
can
it-
just say what up
It
back.
needs
You don't have to
not
answer.
even be a question.
Yeah.
It's like a rhetorical.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
like,
just
yo, what's
like
up?
a
What's good,
Do
man?
you hit the it's will? You don't answer the question, but you ask them how they're doing.
Will.
That's they don't answer. You don't say how you're doing. You just say, "What's up, man? How are you?" You don't actually like read the message at all. That's
Completely ignore.
I see them do that a lot. It's funny.
I always do it
that
back.
sometimes. If I like read a name, but I'm too busy to read the message, I'll like.
No,
look at
all
it and be
that
like, "Yo,
is.
it?"
Yeah, all that is a chat is moving at a point to where you can't you just kind of you get rid of it quick, I guess you could say, or you address it quickly. Because there's
Just
been
in and
times where
out.
I haven't answered people's question. I'm just say, hey, what's up? How are you, man? Good to see you. You know, etc. Whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Or you ever
Have
have
you-
that answer that you're trying not to, or that comment that you're trying not to answer, and then no one's talking in chat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
And it
the
just
worst.
sits in the fucking chat. And you're like,
Yeah,
oh
what
my
do you guys
God.
do?
You're like,
What do you
oh my
do?
God.
Do you
I just
ignore or
don't-
delete?
I ignore it completely.
Spam
I do
white
too,
hearts.
but that's
Spam
me.
white
I'm
hearts right now.
Yeah,
I
you just
just
gotta
go
say,
for a
Get
wee.
rid of it.
just say chat's looking a little narrow right now, and then
Yeah. If you
white
love the stream,
hearts.
white heart. If you hate the stream, white heart. Just get this. Get this.
Come on, get
You
this
are stealing
motherfucker
my
moving,
gimmick,
bro.
Quit stealing my gimmick, man. What the fuck?
I'll just be like, time for a bathroom break. Get up in the middle of bloat and go.
Yeah. Have you ever done it where like people come in their first time chat and they're like, "Hi," and you're like, "Oh, thanks for the follow," and then you're like, "Oh fuck, they didn't even follow me. I don't know why I said that." Does anyone get that?
I feel like
Yeah,
I've accidentally.
kind of arrogant. God damn.
By accident
feel like
though,
it's-
because it's like in your mind, it's like an automatic response, like, "Oh, thanks for the follow," but it's like, no, they didn't
No,
even
that's
follow.
honestly a 5-head move. You're making them follow you at that point. You're
Yeah,
putting
no, it
pressure- you're putting
works
pressure on them.
though.
Yeah, you're
It
putting the
does
pressure on
work.
them.
They're like, "Oh shit, fair enough, I'll follow."
Yeah, that's a
Dude, I
usually-
had one experience where this guy rated me. He was another small streamer. So there's a small streamer rating another small streamer. And I was like, dude, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the raid. And I was like, especially thank you for the follow, man. I was like, I was going off on this tangent about how like when small streamers raid small streamers, like we should always follow each other back and like build this kind of thing. I was like, it's always so weird when they don't follow. So like, I appreciate you did that. And then like 2 seconds later, you see the alert that he followed after.
Ooh.
R&R.
He probably
Oh,
thought you were
dude.
being like passive aggressive.
Oh, he definitely did. I genuinely thought he had already followed.
Damn,
And
bro.
I was like,
That's the fucking. That's like the handshake you give somebody when they pull their hand, or they pull your hand towards them and they shake it really hard. That's what
Yeah.
that was right
oh
there. That's the
yeah,
fucking-
dude.
that's
I didn't even. I just thought he did.
You're
I don't
gonna
know.
follow this stream, bitch.
I was just
Yeah.
speaking
You're not
out
wrong.
loud.
You're
man.
valid for that because like when you're at that I mean, in the grand scheme of Twitch, we're all small streamers, but like when you're really like down there where you got a few viewers or whatever,
Yeah.
like that's really important to have somebody else who you kind of network with, to where you can like you rating each other to get above the 10 viewers, give you a little exposure. Like you're
Yeah.
valid for that, so I don't think that's weird.
My first ever interaction with Sebe is I rated him when he had 7 viewers, and I think I rated him with like 15, and he didn't say a fucking word, and I was like, this bitch. And then I realized it was just because he like started his stream like 2 minutes prior. He just started his stream, and that's why it was like I'd never seen Sebe before, and I was like, this guy didn't even say hi, like nothing, like what the fuck,
And he
dude.
has 7 viewers.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this dude, bro, no one's in his chat. Like, what the fuck? And then I realized
How do you guys-
later on that he did, so.
How do you guys feel when you get a big like raid at the start of your stream? Like, let's say like 100
Oh.
plus.
Oh,
Do you
sorry.
like
Oh, I
that?
love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That shit. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, because sometimes like when you're not fully into like the zone, like sometimes it takes me like I feel like 30 minutes to really feel out like how I'm streaming, and sometimes I get rated in that period. I'm like, damn, I feel extra boring at the start. Sometimes I'm juiced. Like the start can be really strong sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, I don't really know if I'm gonna have a good day today. And then somebody raids me, and I'm like, fuck. No, I
yeah,
haven't.
raid
Really.
in the
Usually gets me in
beginning,
the,
like,
gets
I'm
me in the
fucking- I'm
zone pretty
torqued.
quick.
That kind of boosts me into the zone, you know.
I like
Okay.
to raid people outside of all the homies, but when I see you guys have just gone live, I know it's the best time to hit you. Like I hit T-Pop the other day when he
Yeah.
went live.
Mhm,
I hit
you
Nick the other
did.
day
That
after
was
my
good.
24-hour. As soon as he went live, Nick had a
bro.
banger stream after I hit him with the
You
raise. So,
you
like, that makes
kicked
me feel
that
good.
off. Oh my god! And then
Yeah, right
Flood
at the
and
beginning of the stream is
Tasty.
the best time to get a big raid.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's always the worst
dude.
when you're about to end.
Oh my god. Boaty
that-
fucking raided me when I was about to end my stream
Did you
with
end?
like 3,000 viewers. I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to do something now. I was Turiel skipping. I was like, fuck, okay.
Let's go to
So I was
Tom.
No one wanted to talk at the time because fucking TOA just came out. So I was like, okay, let me do a solo TOA. Why not? And I did the monkey
Terrible.
room first, and I fucking died in the puzzle monkey room. And I was like,
Oh no.
and I got so upset, and I just ended my stream. I was like in a bad mood anyway, and I was like, I've just wasted a Boaty raid. Like I was
I know.
human.
Damn,
for
dude.
it.
No way.
My
favorite
one.
part- I was gonna say part of my favorite part about the Bodhi raid is that I have so many leftover viewers to send to someone else. Like that's always good.
Yeah.
Literally, that was like my
True.
favorite part, Tasty, when you and Flood raided me. I was like, bro, I just peaked at 1,000 viewers. Like, I'm gonna easily raid someone with nearly 300 viewers tonight, and it's gonna make their night, and then they're gonna have a high view count for the rest of their stream.
Yeah.
So I was
Do
like,
you know
that's
why
gas.
we did that, by the way? I ended my stream and I was rating Flutton. I was like, all right, guys, thanks for the stream. We're gonna have the Flutton. Like, she's really lovely. Like, give her a follow. And then she types in my chat and she just goes, uh-oh. And I was like, wait, what? Aren't you live? And I click on her stream and she's rating me.
Dude, oh my god. That's bro.
Let's raid
I've
someone
had
together.
that.
Like, let's go raid QDX. And she's like, all
Me
right,
and
fuck
Jake C do that shit all the time, bro. Because we
Yeah.
finish our streams at like the same time, and we always just raid each other right at the end, man.
Yeah, there's that clip. Was that your stream, or he was
It was
raiding
Mick.
someone
It was
else?
Mick and Jake trying to raid each other. That was funny at the same time.
Yeah, they were both ending, and they
Yeah.
were like trying to.
Yeah, no,
don't
that
do
was
that.
it, dude. Mick was ending, and he pulled up Jake's stream on his stream and was like, "We're gonna rate it." And then all of a sudden, you see like you're watching Jake's stream through Mick's stream, and you see rating Mick homie, and he's like, "No, no, no!"
Stop.
There's
have
been a
you
lot
ever-
of. Sorry,
Have you
go.
ever gotten a big raid from a streamer that you've never seen before, and you have no idea how to pronounce their name?
Actually, yes. I have like this one time, this guy that streams WWE, like he does like sports casting. He raided me with like 50 people, but there was like 200 people chatting. Like it was definitely like something happened. Like maybe he got hit offline, or like he went offline and then raided, but like he came in and I was like, I have no idea who the fuck this guy is or why he raided me. And I was like, do you play RuneScape? Do any of you play RuneScape? And they're like, no. And I'm like, why did this guy raid me? And like
Why are
nobody
you
could answer
here?
it. Yeah, and I was like,
how
why
did he
did this?
find you?
Yeah, and I was like, how did he raid me with 50 viewers? But like, there's obviously a way bigger chat. Like I got like 30 follows from just his raid. I was like, this is
Bro, the Twitch raid function fucking sucks, man. I've looked
weird.
literally. I've looked at my view count before I raid. I have 150 people, and I raid somebody and it only sends 110.
80.
Shit,
90.
It pisses me
It's
off,
like
bro.
75%, maybe 2/3 sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know how it calculates it.
It's annoying sometimes.
We've had this
Yeah.
discussion. Yeah, it's like I from now on, anytime I'm about to end the stream, I'll look
Squeeze your
over like,
can.
okay. Yeah, no, I'm like, who's live right now before I do my outro thing, and then I'll start the raid and then I'll do the outro because we've discussed that like it definitely helps with retaining that
Yeah.
higher raid count.
Don't tell
Yeah.
people you're ending. Start the raid and then be like, all right, guys.
All right,
It's what I
it's
do.
been
It's
real.
what I do because there's plenty of time. Like it sits up there for like what, like 20 seconds before you send it. 20
It might
30
even
seconds?
it might be like a
Yeah.
minute or two.
But
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
also,
it's
like-
a
It's a
while.
minute, yeah.
I don't know. There's also like bots in your stream, like if you think about like the like Milk Homie and like anyone who has like Chatterino, I feel
I
like
don't
in
know
your
if those count as
stream.
viewers, though. Those don't. Those
Yeah, I don't. I
usually
wonder if.
don't
I don't know how that like the
I'm
raid
pretty sure
statistic.
bots don't count. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like the Twitch TV bot, the better Twitch TV
Yeah.
bots and stuff like that.
Do you think,
Maybe.
those don't count.
Yeah, I
do
don't
you
know.
think like the Chatterinos count though? Like the Defy J?
No, I
and the
don't think
Radio
they
Beam?
do.
I don't know.
Oh man, I meant to run this test. We've discussed this. I don't know if you guys have talked about it on the pod, but you know, you guys can tell him this. It doesn't really matter. Defy J uses Chatterino, and he's in like everyone's chats. And it's usually, I'm assuming it's so he can see when his name gets said and what people are talking about. And I wanted to run this test of where everyone spams Defy J with like a giggle or like an Omega lol or like something to make him think that he's being like made fun of or something, to see if he'll pull up to the stream. And I meant to run it, but
psychological manipulation.
I do that too.
Yeah.
But I just use the anon chat, so no one sees it.
That's pretty smart. Yeah. I don't really like, I don't know. If I use that Chatterino function, I would be way too concerned with what people are saying about me, and
Dude,
then I don't worry about my.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what inspired me to start using that, bro? Was that one day I showed up to, we've already talked about this on the pod, but it was a long time ago. I showed up to T Papa's stream, dude, and I instantly, dude, it's my sub anniversary, and I immediately hit the thing, and T Papa just goes, "How long have you been in the stream for?" And I'm like, literally 2 seconds, dude. And then he's like, "Okay, that's good." And I'm like, okay, he's acting sus, so obviously I'm gonna go pop the VOD. And it's like 15 minutes of T-Papa just going off about telling everyone, "Yo, go to Hamzy's stream and tell him he looks like Ted Cruz. He loves it." Like, go.
Oh no! Oh no!
Bro, this was like the origin. Like, this was way back.
Damn, that's crazy.
That was so
I think this
funny.
was podcast number 7 when we first
Dude,
it was
dude,
the
that
same
was-
night, dude. I remember that night we did the base podcast like later that night, and it was the
where we
first
talked
time I
about
ever.
Ted Cruz. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. That was what we started off with on the rip, dude.
That was
I remember that.
I just remember that was so good because like I felt like even though this isn't real, but like I felt like you could hear a pin drop in the chat when you entered. Like we had just talked for so long, and then it was you, and then it was just like
Dude,
pause.
Yes, you literally, I could feel it myself, bro. Like you feel like you walk into a room and everyone's talking about you. Like I hit my sub anniversary and like the alert comes on, and everyone, I'm just seeing people spam like ... and like Monka W, like
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, man. You know, dude. You know when you show up to a Twitch stream and like people are like have like a certain feeling about you.
I got
Yeah.
so I had one with Zoe the other day. So there was a day I was streaming. It was actually the first ever like the set scheduled variety, because I'm gonna be doing variety. I'm not going to this week just because of Homie Hunt, but I'm gonna start back doing variety next week. And I was doing a variety stream. I was doing what was it? I was doing Outlast. It was towards the end of it, like my internet at my old place was fucking up. Like it kept cutting out. And it was like I was having a great stream for a variety stream. So I was super pumped and happy. And like I was getting so mad that it was cutting out. I was just malding. And Zoe came in my chat and she was like, "Have you tried changing this, and X?" And like sometimes like if your computer, and I was like, "Zoe, I know how to fucking stream. Like stop mansplaining me. Like I know what the issue is." And she fucking she said she was like so in her stream she was talking about that and saying that she didn't watch my stream for like a week because she was butthurt about that. Like it didn't sit well with her. Like she didn't like it. And I came in and literally right after she had got done talking about that, had nothing to do with this. I gifted her 5 subs because I told her the wrong time for the podcast. And I thought that's what she was talking about. And then I went back in the VOD and watched it. And I was like, oh shit, she wasn't talking. I thought she was mad at me for the podcast, not for that. And I went back and watched it. I was like, oh shit. But I literally, right after she had got done like fucking talking about how she was fucking mad at me, I fucking came in and fucking gifted 5 subs. Like, right, like it is really weird timing.
Common Zoe W, honestly.
It was funny.
Massive WM.
That is fun. I know we've talked about it before, but it is fun to go in other people's streams and like not chat and see, you know, if you ever get brought up or see if like your emotes get used or whatever. It's fun. It's interesting.
I feel like I chat every time I'm in someone's stream.
I know it's so hard not to. I always go with
can't
the
help
intention
it.
to not type, and then I always end up typing.
Especially if the chat's dead.
I lurk more than I type. It's like in a
Really?
lot. I'll stop by before I stream. I'll usually stop by most of like the streamers in the RuneScape section. I'll lurk for a little bit. I won't say. Which makes me think like I wonder how many of the other streamers just like do that to like our streams.
I did a good bit.
You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I
lot,
definitely
yeah.
watch Twitch every time I go live for like 20 minutes. Like you and
Yeah.
Uniques and Will, like, and
That's how I warm
any
up,
of us
man.
who are live, like, I go and 50% chance I say something. 50%
Megan be
chance I
lurking
don't.
at my stream. She's like bedtime for her when I'm like starting my stream.
Yeah, but your guys' stream is different because I'm fucking tired.
Yeah,
But,
anytime
like, sometimes-
anytime Megan shows up in my stream, I'm like, oh fuck, it's late.
No, when I stay up in your stream, I'm waking up for work.
Yeah.
that's
You
morning
and Jake
time.
see, I'm like getting up for work, I'm having my coffee, I'm doing my birdhouse run. But like all of the other guys, it's well, unless Sev's doing a 24-hour, it's like late DJing
Yeah.
for me.
She'll like usually chat a few messages and she's like, "Good night." I'm like, "What? It's 4 o'clock. What do you mean?"
What do you
Fucking,
mean
like-
good night? Damn it.
I
And then
feel
I like-
bad, but
I love lurking in QNix's chat and then just fucking banning somebody. That's a good one. Or Hamzy's. Like Hamzy's good too. I've
That
used
is the
people in there.
best. That is the best intro to telling a streamer you're there. Like, I'll go into Zoe's chat a lot,
Yeah.
and I'll just literally lurk until I ban someone, and she'll be like, "Oh, hey, Nick," and I'll be like, "What up?" And then I just like go back to not talking. It's just fun.
Or Dolly
Did
B
you guys-
when I ever get her. Like it's rare, of course, but that's a good one to ban someone in, of course.
Do you guys feel like you go through seasons of watching your just like different Twitch streams more, and then you like rotate back to like watching other stuff like YouTube or like movies or shows, and you feel like you spend less time watching Twitch, or no?
I've definitely been watching Twitch less recently, but I've been off the computer a little bit more recently, which is like kind of nice because I was chronically online for basically a full year. So I
True.
do go through phases though, you know.
Yeah, I feel like I've been in a weird phase lately where I just have not been watching very much Twitch, and I think it kind of sucks because it's almost like to kind of keep your name around. It's almost like you kind of need to, you know, like in a weird way, like not in like a leechy way, just to be like, yo, like just say what up to all the people you know from other chats or like
present.
whatever.
Yeah, just to be
Yeah,
present.
so need to work.
I'm definitely in that phase of chronically
relevant.
online. You know, after quitting the job, I've definitely watched a lot more Twitch. But I think after I've been playing a super unhealthy amount of RuneScape because of the homie hunt. Like I've been trying to like pull my like I just can't get a job. Like I've been
You've been
playing
getting
so
pretty
much.
stinky, Joe. You've been getting pretty stinky lately.
I was stinky yesterday because this ISP was pissing me off. And the 24-hour stream is just, it was like I did a 24-hour stream before I moved, and like I'm in the stress of moving, and then I just did a 24-hour stream. And I definitely was like agitated during it just because I was just fucking stressed. I was already tired before I even started that, and then I'm streamed 24 hours. I did it, and it was a good stream. But I mean, yeah, it's been stressful. Like T-Pop knows, you just moved recently. It's a stressful fucking transition. And I've tried to stream during. I probably should have waited a few days, but I just wanted to stream, so I did. But yeah, this internet service has been pissing me off. But I'm going to be getting that fixed tomorrow, so hopefully that will bring me some happiness.
You're on a
I won't be-
hotspot, right?
I'm using it's a router. Like it's an internet service company, but it functions off of 4G cell towers. So your service is all dependent upon the reception of that tower. So I bought a very like complex boosting system, which I seen a picture of. It looks like a fucking drone.
Yeah.
It was expensive, and all the reviews say it like doubles, triples, quadruples service. So that should fix things. But yeah, no, definitely right. Like I've been just fucking annoyed about it because I'm fucking lagging. It's not good. The stream keeps lagging. People are like talking about, oh, I have to refresh the stream. It's buffering. I'm fucking dying at Tob, yelling at Hamzy. I'm just fucking dude. It's been
Bro,
annoying.
when my
so-
That is the
stream,
word,
when
like,
my
stream issues
yeah,
suck.
when I
Yeah.
like start to
I hate
have a
that.
little bit of issues, if I don't want to go live, I'll be like, yeah, not today. I'm sorry. Like,
yeah.
I don't
There's
wanna-
nothing that really tilts me. That's for like when I'm having issues with like connection or the stream, like the technical stuff, that makes me mad more than anything. Like
Yeah.
jitters or
Yeah,
whatever,
for sure.
peel or whatever, like that is the most like frustrating thing because you know it's like something that can easily be fixed, and it just fucking makes me mauled so much.
I don't
And start
know.
yelling
Like
at people. Fuck.
I feel I've had like loads of technical difficulties ever since I've got this new PC because it came faulty, and like I sent it off when I went to San Diego and they fixed it, and now they've got like the same issue again. But for me, it's more just like it makes me angry because I don't know how to fix it, and it stresses me out. And I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna have to send it back again, and I can't stream for 4 weeks. And what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Damn.
That's like, as well as like moving to the countryside now and having shit internet. But like every single stream, I DC twice at least.
Damn.
You don't
I
have
have
like
to go live
a
again.
Frustrating. That's the
you don't got a
worst.
geek squad over there or nothing?
I wish I could just pay someone to come around and fix it.
There's not. I mean, I know like I feel like on like maybe not Craigslist, but like I don't know if they have Craigslist in the UK, but there's people that you can like find on the internet that are willing to like come and do that. But then
see,
again, it's like inviting a stranger in. So
I've rang like mobile computer people, but they're like, yeah, so we'll have to, you know, pick it up and take it back to our house so that we can.
Aw.
And I'm like, nah, no thanks.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know if I
good.
trust someone with a. I don't know how expensive your computer is, but at least probably a couple grand. Yeah, I don't know if I trust someone with
Yeah,
that.
no,
It really
and
is
also
frustrating.
like, I wouldn't even know if I could pick it up. It's so heavy. But yeah.
A computer?
Anyway, the mine's
computer's
like
heavy.
some tanky thing. It's like something from the war.
I did
Yes, that's fair.
wanted to we touched on it earlier, but we asked Hamzy what we did for New Year's. He said nothing. What did everybody do for New Year's? It's the only question I have written down kind of generally for everybody that I wanted to talk about.
Megan,
I mean,
kick us off.
I streamed because it's my 2-year anniversary on Twitch. So
Oh, really? Your
Easy.
Yeah.
1 day anniversary is New Year's?
yeah,
Oh.
so I
You
started streaming
on the 1st?
No, on the 31st of December.
Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay.
But like
How
2
So
did-
years.
the eve
how did
into the
that
new
end
year.
up happening? How was your first stream on
Because
New
we was
Year's
in
Eve?
we was in lockdown and I was
Yeah.
like, fuck this. I can't go out, nothing's open. So I just thought, fuck it.
Might as well go live.
Yeah.
That's good.
To my 2 viewers.
So was this
Yeah.
this was 2020 going into 2021?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it's been
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
2 years, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's when I started.
I'm
streaming.
assuming the New Year's stream was a banger. It has to be because there's not that many people probably went live on New Year's.
Oh yeah. This year. Like the one a few days ago. Yeah.
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 Holiday's a
I'd
good time to
fun.
go live. There's people looking to like hang out because
They
I mean
really
I went
are,
live on
yeah.
Thanksgiving. It was a banger stream. I
I
went
went
live
live on Christmas
uh,
as well, and that was
Yeah, I did Christmas
was
Eve. That
decent.
was an excellent stream. Like, that was so good.
Yeah, I've really been noticing lately the difference in like streaming when no one's live versus like when everyone's live. It's just like super quiet. Everyone's watching other streams.
definitely recently because
Yeah.
everybody like a lot of our like circle of streamers, everybody's been live every day because everybody's been grinding the hunt, trying to put out for their
Yeah.
team. Like everybody's been live every single day pretty much. So it's been very busy. And the fact that you're doing well during that is a testament to being a good streamer. So if anybody shows up, because like everybody's been gaming, even like all the chatters and like prominent people, they've been going live too. It's just
Yeah.
guys, so,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah. So it's it's been quite an event so far. I've had fun. I'm getting towards the burn. I've played so much,
Yeah, same.
but
I just finished Kraken, so that's good.
and Nick, what did you do?
I ordered Chipotle, got high.
That sounds great.
Yeah, I think I just kind of hopped around streams, and I don't think I watched anything in specific, but I just hung out. I played RuneScape. I didn't actually go live. Other than that, yeah, I've just been chilling. I was in Mexico for Christmas, so I was trying to do as like I was like that was like one of my only days off since I've been back. Like today and New Year's, and then one other day has been my days off, and I've been trying to like take care of stuff, trying to figure out how I'm moving out of this house, and like yeah, it's kind of a busy time. But yeah, I didn't really do much. Just kind of hung out. It's cozy.
It's my turn.
Go ahead. You probably had the most eventful New Year's.
Yeah, it was definitely eventful. I like next year I'm doing what Uniques did. I'm that's my goal next year. I got violently blackout drunk this New Year's Eve, which like sounds like, oh, it's New Year's, whatever. Everyone does that. This is the drunkest I've ever been in probably 5 or 6 years, probably since college. I have not been this drunk. Me, Olive, and Mel, who I know most of you guys know Mel, Mars's friend. We went out to Old Town, Scottsdale, which is like the party district, and we filmed a YouTube video. We filmed RuneScape Nerd Picks Up Girls Part 2. And I wanted to get drunk before it, just because it'd be funny. And I drank these things called beatboxes. Have you guys heard of beatboxes? Have you tried them?
No.
You sent that
Hamilton.
Are
picture.
they
Hamilton, you
Dangerous.
need to get on these. You
are
need to get
they
on
Sounds
like
interesting.
a buzz ball, but like bougier?
They're dangerous.
Probably something. So it's a cardboard box. So it's called a beatbox, and it is half a liter of. It's like a pint of liquid. It's large. It's a large serving, and it's like 11 or 12%. and it tastes nothing like alcohol. Like there is nearly zero alcohol taste, like less than a White Claw.
Damn.
And I had 3. I did, which I didn't realize
I'll do
would be
it.
so disastrous because
for you.
I don't drink. I'm a lightweight. Like I do not drink. And I was like, I don't even remember. There's a video that Mel took at the end of the night of me and Olive. Like we can't even stand up. Like we're stumbling around. We're not even saying words. Like there are just noises coming out of our mouth. And somehow we're like communicating with each other. Like me and Olive are talking. We're talking about something, but I cannot tell what we're talking about. Dude, it was I was so hungover the next day. It was a lot of fun. It was a great time. But next year I'm gonna stay home.
Kicking back.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay
Oh
home.
yeah, I got a New Year's kiss at outside of the Zarpus room with Kerber.
Oh, that's I heard.
Oh,
that
I
was
saw
pretty,
that picture. That was nice.
that
Yeah,
was-
dude. No,
yeah.
I actually I saw that while I was at work, and I was like, oh, that's wholesome.
That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah, dude. My work shift was bad, bro. Because like not only was I
damn.
working, but I had this like miserable toothache.
Oh,
So like I'm also just like my tooth is just fucking killing me, and I went to the dentist the next day, and they're like, yeah, we got to take your wisdom tooth out, and I was like, oh fuck, that's like a really big thing.
That's,
And
yeah,
they're like,
like
no,
a
it's
thing,
it's the top one. It's just one of them. It was the top one, which apparently the top ones come out a little easier than the others, and so I went the next day, and they were like, we're just gonna take this shit out right now, and they just took out my wisdom tooth.
Shut
And
up.
they were like, huh?
don't they usually put you to sleep for that?
I was asleep.
They numbed me, but they didn't put me to sleep. They were like,
Damn.
this is like, no, they told me, they were like, this is pretty much on the way out. They were like, this is
Yeah,
gonna be a
that's probably
super
that makes
simple.
sense.
Yeah,
So it
they were
wasn't
like,
deep
this
in
is gonna
there.
be a super simple. It's not like your typical, like you're not gonna be like puffed up or anything. And then at the end, they asked me how I felt, and I was like, honestly, like I feel fine, but I'm like, oh, I could use a little, like, and they're like, no, they're like, this is that. They were like, that was the cleanest cut ever. Like, you're just gonna be fine with ibuprofen. Like, you'll be fine. I was like, ow, actually, maybe, I don't know, maybe I could get like a little something.
Maybe a
And
couple
they were
of
like-
oxycodones.
Yeah. They were like, well, actually, yeah. So I they were like, no, you're fine with the ibuprofen. Like, they literally knew I was lying about my pain levels. And then I went to my friend's house after, and my friend's grandpa, dude, had some oxycodone, and so yeah, he hooked me up with a
Stole your
little bit of that.
friend's
Bro,
grandfather's
what?
oxycodone.
Yeah, my friend
Oh
hooked me-
my
he hooked me with his grandpa's
Nah,
oxy, and I
dude.
just,
Alrighty,
When I got
I
my
sat
wisdom teeth
there.
out, my parents fucking stole mine. I don't know if they used them.
Bro,
I
this
was like,
man
damn.
Andy stole a grandfather's oxycodone and then fucked his grandmother probably.
Dude,
Fucking
knowing
guy,
Hamilton,
bro.
Fucked his grandpa's
Nah, dude, it was
wife.
cool. I was
man.
vibing. I justified it. I got my wisdom tooth out.
Yeah, it's true. You
fine.
deserve it.
Yeah, you were just
deserve it.
fine.
That's
I think it's okay.
completely fair. Yeah.
And I've had fillers that have hurt more than that, but it's
Dude,
fine.
in high school, when I was a sophomore in high school, like I hang around the crowd that like did psychedelic drugs and can get like any substance, so people would like come to us for stuff like that. And this one kid came up to me one day and he's like, dude, my grandma has like 200, it wasn't oxys, it was like Percocet or something, like a big bottle of Percocet. He's like, can you like go sell this for me and like I'll cut you in on the profits? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So basically I gave them all to my friends. I didn't sell any of them, and I never gave that kid any money, but that was I'm pretty sure he stole those from his grandmother. I'm pretty sure.
I definitely
grandparents
feel like
always
there's
got the
some-
best shit, dude.
That's the whole story, but it's like
Probably.
I think that's how drug
Probably
dealers
so.
operate when you're in high school. They just steal meds from their family and then sell it to people to make money.
yeah. He would always ask me too, like, hey, like, have you sold them? I was like, not yet, bro.
I'm working on it. Yeah.
I'm working on it.
He's gonna
But
kill you if you don't
yeah,
sell those.
Eventually, no. I mean, he was like some dweeb. Like he wasn't like a hardcore kid. He was like dweebier than me,
Oh.
and I was a dweeb.
Bro, get scammed, bitch.
Shout out Tasty owning up that he was a dweeb in high
No,
school.
I was for sure a dweeb. I was a well-liked dweeb. Like I didn't get bullied or anything, but like I was not like a popular kid,
Yeah.
I had some dweeby attributes for sure.
Yeah, I feel like we've discussed our roles in high school. Megan, for the schooling for you, were you
Were you a posh?
yeah, were you a cool kid, or what is there like
Were
a
you
social
posh?
hierarchy like there is in America?
With the bangers and mash.
I think in school, if I was there, because like most of the time I would just go and smoke weed and not go to school or like walk out.
Yes.
Do they not
One
like
of
care
those
about that
girls.
in the UK? Like, do they not check on
Like
you?
they
Or?
never, they do. Like your mum can, your parents can get a fine and stuff like that. But I think in the end, like I just kind of just got away with it, and there was like she's a lost cause.
You guys are
Yeah.
always roasting us for being stupid, and then you're not even going to school. What the fuck?
Yeah, come on.
No, but I passed all of my GCSEs. Like I got like I think 12 A's, which
Is
is
that-
you
is
can get
that
into
like
you can
a
get into
school
college
thing?
with five A to C's, and I got 12 A's, which is above average.
Wow.
wait. So
And
you
I
do
showed
say
up to all of
college.
my exams high.
I thought you guys said uni.
University,
college.
so like
say
so you have
college
like
there? Is that different?
secondary school, which is like high school. So you go there until you're maybe 16. Then college is like 17 to 18 is where you get your qualifications for uni, and then uni is your college, I think.
Yeah, well, college
Yeah.
and university here is the same thing essentially.
Yeah.
But no one calls it uni.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
at college,
college,
the only
university.
distinction is a college doesn't, to be a university, has to offer a certain amount of programs. And then if it doesn't, it's just a college and not a university.
So what do you
Yeah,
guys
and then
have? So
there-
you have high school and then college, that's it.
Yeah, elementary, middle, high, college.
There's
And
also
how old are
technical,
you in
there's
high
technical
school?
schools too as well.
High school,
Yeah,
High
there's
school
trade,
is
trade schools.
14 to like 18.
14 to 18, 15
Ninth
to
grade
18.
to 12th grade.
Right. So that makes sense. So like in England, we finish high school at 16, and then we go to college to specialize in a certain subject that we want to use to go to university. Whereas
more
you,
sense.
That's
guys-
interesting.
cool.
We don't really have that
That's
here.
actually
They just,
really
like-
cool.
That sounds so much
Yeah,
better
there's
than
like
what we
no
have.
prep for college here when you're in
Yeah.
high school.
Our education system is a
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, they just
trash
kind of
can.
yeet you in, yeah.
And now
Yeah.
today, literally everything is just like people are just answering shit with Quizlet, and it's just fucking, it's
Yeah.
becoming more. It's
Chat
honestly, it's
GPT.
becoming,
Dude,
It's
ChatGPT
ridiculous.
sounds sick as fuck. I wish I had that in college.
so. But we're doing New Year's.
Yeah.
You might not go.
T-Pop hasn't gone.
I don't know. Me
Oh,
and
go
me
ahead,
and
T-Pop.
I watched football all day. Me and Annie went out to dinner, came home, got wasted, woke up the next day, didn't stream because I was hungover. It was sick.
That sounds pretty sick.
Sounds like a good night.
Yeah. it
Mine's
was-
just, yeah, mine's just boring and painful because, like I said, well, I initially, because we're all, except for I think Tasty now, we're in the doing the homie hunt, which is, if you don't know, is a old school RuneScape bingo competition. I thought that competition started on a Wednesday, so my plan was start the hunt, do a 24-hour stream of the hunt Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday I was just gonna relax and chill, and then Saturday I was gonna, move to where I'm at now, and then I found out it was on Thursday. So I had to do the 24-hour Thursday and a Friday, and then I slept. And then as soon as I woke up, I had to move Saturday. So that was because New Year's Eve was Saturday. So yeah, I moved the entire day
That's brutal.
of New Year's Eve. Yeah, it was brutal, dude. Like my back is still killing me from it because I went from the 24 hours in the chair to moving all kinds of shit. And like, I'm sure T Papa could attest to moved recently. Moving will just remind you of all the shit you have that you forgot
Oh,
about.
Dude, I
There's
threw
so
away
much
so
shit.
much shit, dude.
I have to, dude.
You got a
Oh.
Marie Kondo that shit, dude. When I move, I end up throwing out 80% of my possessions. Or
Yeah,
like
it's a bit of a cleanse.
Yeah.
or something like
Dude,
that.
if I would have known how much shit I actually have, I just would have paid some people to load it because, like, I was like, oh, I could do this, but like, I
Yeah,
can do this
I'm
with me and
done.
my.
I'm done. I'm
friend,
paying
yeah.
people. I've like,
Yeah,
I've-
next time I
Oh, you
move,
did yours by yourself? I thought I was good. Like, I was, I just got a few heavy things, but and then I was like, started going through shit, and I was like, packing it up. I was like, holy fuck, I'm gonna die.
Dude, no.
But-
My mom came out and like lived with us for 10 days and she helped us pack. And then my dad, it was like me, my mom, my dad, and Annie. Like we moved it all. It was, dude, driving. How far did you have to drive? I had to drive my U-Haul 26 footer 6 hours.
Okay, definitely not 6. Yeah, I just went 45 minutes. But the worst part is like that whole week I'm packing shit up. I'm stressed the fuck out. I want to stream, like I really wanted to stream, but I'm stressed. Probably wasn't in like the best mood. And now I'm here, and on New Year's Eve, it was like 11 p.m. and I'm just sitting in this room here. There's just shit all around me. I'm just sweaty. I'm exhausted. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I fucking hate my life. I was like, fuck this. But I think I'm on the good side now. So I'm on the got everything unpacked, all the big stuff set up. It's the little stuff now, little stuff, and getting the internet fixed, and I'll be a happy Joe hopefully. But yeah, a real redemption arc for the move. It's a fucking fuck, dude. I don't want to move again. But if this internet doesn't work, I'm moving, bro. I'm gonna buy a house and move. I refuse to have shit internet. I just can't.
It's the one
Yeah,
requirement.
that's
Literally
I'll move
the
anywhere
only
as
thing
long
that's
as there's
important.
This should fix it.
good
This should
internet.
fix it. I got. Yeah, we should be good. But yeah, sorry to dull the mood, but that was my New Year's Eve.
Dude, that's so cool. I'm so glad that happened.
Yes, man. Yeah. After I asked that question, I thought, I was like, well, damn, mine's pretty bad. Maybe I should go first. And of course, I went last. I have like the worst story. I suffered the entire day. It was awful.
Anyone else want to talk about why they cry?
Yeah, it's okay. Mine was
I
mine was
suffered
pretty
the
bad
whole
too,
day.
dude.
My life is so bad. Oh man, I'm happy though. This is an awesome setup. I got a cool setup. Hopefully, I can do some really cool
How
shit
did
here.
how did it go from daytime in your room to just being a night cave? What
I
happened
never
there?
even realized that
yeah,
happened.
yeah. The start of the pod,
Well,
Yeah.
bro,
it gets dark
was
pretty quick here.
daytime.
It gets
Yeah.
dark about 5 o'clock here right now. So
Oh, you're right.
yeah.
There's not as much sun coming in. I
Oh,
just
so you didn't
realized.
even change anything.
No,
yeah,
it's
dude,
just-
this
that's
is
just
like
the
a
sun going on.
sundown-based
Yeah,
cast.
let's go. We got a little
Holy.
sunrise action here.
Based before
I'm-
dark.
You
I'm
can see
out
like
here
the beginning of the
explaining
cast
my
versus,
woes,
you know.
my hardships of moving. The sun is fucking setting. But no, I'm really
mine was
excited.
super
This
bright in
year,
here as well.
I know, like, I'm very like high strung, and always like it's been tough trying to allocate all this extra time I have, and I'm all high strung. But I'm super excited to just start pumping shit out and doing stuff once I get settled away more, and I stop playing so much RuneScape. But I think I'm giving up, dude. Our team's not winning, so I think I'm gonna lay back on the
I've-
RuneScape.
I mean, there's still a couple days.
I just
but
listen.
yeah.
Here's the thing. I was stressed because Mick picked me. This competition is a draft based. I got picked in the first round, so being picked in the first round, I felt obligation to play a lot and do a lot of content, which I have. Like the first day, I did almost 50 CGs, almost like 20 tops. Like I was just ripping it. And even the day I moved, I woke up early. Like after that 24-hour stream, but did a few more. Like I was cracked out. Dude. I guess I need some sleep, which I got some finally. But
Yeah, well, I'm joining your team now, and you know I'm trying a couple things. I'm gonna come in and you know
we're just gonna
be the
top,
fourth
dude. We're gonna
quarter.
top, and I'm gonna yell at you until they fix my internet, and you're just gonna have to deal with it, bro. I'm sorry. I've been
Alright,
a
I'll
grumpy
take it.
old
I'll take
man
the
my
abuse.
last
It's
two
fine.
streams. But anyway, do anybody have any more topics you want to do the Twitter? Because there's some on there.
There's some
Twitter
good
actually
ones.
kind of popped off. Not gonna lie. Like there's
Yeah.
actually some
Good
good
questions on
questions.
It's because the tweet went out when I was live, so I was like, everybody.
You juiced it? Did you juice it?
Well, here's the
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Since we were doing this podcast earlier, I told them to put it out Monday, but I forget it's my fault. I should put it out Monday to give more time to marinate. But there's some pretty good topics on there, regardless. Also, what an excellent picture of Megan! Wow, absolutely.
Yeah,
The
stunning.
dog's out in that
I
picture,
Jimmy
can't
messaged
lie.
me like, "Is that even you?" I was like, "You called me a fucking catfish." I was on holiday with a tan, and like actually made myself look nice.
Okay, wait. I do have a
What do you
question
mean
about that. I don't want to segue too hard from the Twitter topics, but what is the lore? So I'm gonna give a backstory to anybody listening. There's this guy. His name's Blowpipe, Jimmy. His name on Twitter is Megan Simp.
Yeah, what is that?
What's the backstory behind him being
I have
your
no fucking idea.
Tim,
Like one day
he
I
just-
just woke up and he had done it. I think I might have posted like retweeted my Halloween picture maybe, and he was like, "Okay," and then he changed his name. I honestly can't remember.
So it's just purely out of being like down bad for you in a
No,
way, pretty
like-
much.
Oh, I thought
Me-
there was like more to it.
Nah, me and Jimmy are like really good friends. Like we chat all the time, and it's literally just banter. Like we just fuck around with each other and like take the piss out of each other.
Yeah, he's been Megan Sim for a while.
Yeah,
Okay,
after
that is
he
true.
He changed
For a
it
while.
to something else simp. I can't remember who it was. He changed it to something else simp, and I was like, oh, okay, I see how it is. And then
Wow.
he changed it back.
I
We
got
gotta-
him on a leash. You got him on
We'll
a short leash.
definitely- We'll definitely have Jimmy on eventually. We had
Please.
tried to have him on before, but we had some issues with people who didn't want him on. But they're no longer here. So
Production team. Yeah, we're good now.
we will have Jimmy on for sure. So
Blow pipe.
he's
Yeah.
Interesting.
he can explain himself.
True.
So-
I bet he. I want to have him on so bad. He's just gonna be unhinged. It'll be good.
I wish you would have said that
Oh.
before when I tried to get him on. Thank you.
I
Nick.
know. I was kind of a pussy about it. I didn't. I mean, I didn't speak
Keep
up.
this talk behind the scenes.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, it's all good. It's all
Timestamp
good.
this, cut it out.
Someone's about to say
You can see
something
Papa,
bad.
bro. He's got a grimacing look on his face, bro. He knows.
So Megan, your feet are in that picture. That's pretty cool. What inspired you to do that?
Well, the picture was actually taken for my normie Insta, and then I
Oh.
just was on holiday and put it on my Twitter.
Holiday.
then-
What was the event?
So since I
Holiday.
started streaming, I've not had a holiday where like I've just not streamed,
Is that
not
just
thought about
vacation?
stream. Yeah,
the same?
like a
Okay.
vacation. Like I'm going on a holiday, and normally I'll either bring my work laptop on work or I'll do a mobile stream at least once or twice. So this holiday, I went on holiday with like my best friend since we was in like 3 years old. Went to St. Lucia, and it was just bliss. Like that, I didn't think about stream. I didn't feel guilty. I just let myself go. Like
Isn't that
it
nice?
was just the best week I've had for such a long time. And then I went back a month later because I was like, fucking hell, this is so nice. And I was like, I'm going to stream and I'm going to work out here for 2 weeks.
Oh,
And it was
that's-
the worst.
oh.
It was horrible
was
because
gonna-
yeah.
I was just gonna bring up that clip of like those guys that came up to you, right? Because was that from that? Was that when that happened? Because there was like a
No.
clip of like, oh, that was
I know
another
that clip. That
vacation.
clip is so funny.
The one I go to, my family live in Spain. Like I've got a lot of family that live in Spain, so I go there like yearly. And that was when I went for like 2-3 months, and I was working and streaming out there. And I had some
Okay.
good streams out there. That was funny. Like the
Okay.
just chatting ones.
Wait, and
Good,
did you
good.
just stream from a laptop?
In Spain I did, yeah, or my mobile. It wasn't ideal, but like I'm living in Spain.
That's
I
pretty
can't
badass. I'd be
complain.
too scared. I didn't want to do it on a laptop. I'd be like, yeah, no, I need my 2 monitors. Are you kidding me? Like, I couldn't
Oh,
function.
so what I did, I had my gaming laptop for like my game, and then I had my work laptop for like, and I got Twitch on it, and I was reading the chat on that.
Oh, that's actually kind of funny.
There you go.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was
Do you know
very
any-
long, but
Do you know any Spanish from having family in Spain or no?
I can understand a decent amount, but I haven't learned it. even
Gringo?
though- Basically, yeah. I haven't learned any. Like I've been like
Interesting.
the Brits are very lazy with learning other languages.
Because everyone speaks English.
It's like arrogant, yeah.
Yeah, that's like one thing when I went to Mexico, like I realized like how many other cultures and like every walk of life almost knows English, but like
Yeah.
no native English speaker knows their language. And it's
Yeah.
like they do such a good job when you're going through school in other countries to be like, you have to learn English. Like if you're gonna operate in the world and be successful one day, you're gonna have to know English. And so I feel like they definitely
It's all
instill that in the
English-speaking
youth.
countries.
Yeah, dude. And like we
Just like the
in-
UK and the US. Like,
yeah, we have no like they don't care. They're like, oh, take your 2 years of Spanish in high school.
like
and
the
then
number
fuck
one
off.
thing we have in common, like
Years
speak
of
English.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, we speak English. That's good. I'm happy it's like
¿Cómo
that. But
estás? Muy bien.
yeah,
It's like-
muy bien, yeah.
It's nice to make an
dude.
effort though when you do go on holiday.
I brought
vacation.
this up. My dad, he did the thing that I predicted this on my stream. We went to Mexico, and he just does the most white bullshit. Like he literally will call people essay. He's like
Oh,
essay,
no.
essay, and I'm like, dude,
No,
do
no,
not call our waiter
No.
essay. And then he'll be like, gracias,
Essay?
like it's just like, dude,
Gracias.
yeah, dude, like
I'm
he
sure
just
he's just trying to be like,
Yeah, he is. He's not trying to,
immersed
like-
in the culture. Like,
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
he's not trying to be like that, but I was just like he did it, and I was like, like I wanted to shut him down, but then I was like, man, we're having a good time, whatever. But
yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm sure he means it in a good, like, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, just pull the
Yeah.
waiter aside.
He wants to feel
"Oh,
relatable."
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
Sorry, he is
that's-
not racist.
I'm only here because he paid for this trip. I actually don't know this guy. He's
Yeah.
just some old guy.
I'm sure the intent is well.
I don't know
He's
this
just-
guy at all, man.
Yeah, socially, he's like, watching Fox News every day, so he's not as, he's,
This is true. This is
he
true.
thinks-
Yeah. So
I have a question I'd pull from our resident RuneScape lover, Mr. Uncle. He did comment on the toes. I'm gonna skip that one. The second question here, though, a favorite. He said, "Damn, toes on the post for free." And then the second question was favorite experience meeting base people. So I guess like when you met us, like what was like some experiences that stand out to you?
Like San Diego was a very wild 5 days. I think the the meal was like my favorite, but also just
you mean?
yeah, but like also just being in like when I first got there and I like met you all in real life, even though I was completely jet lagged and like a zombie, it was just nice because I'd been like waiting for that for such a long time, and I was like, shit, these people are actually real, like in the flesh. It just felt nice.
Speaking
So
of
yeah,
meeting,
that's
I
probably my
wanted to-
favorite memory being there, like at the beginning.
When you said that, it reminded me. I do remember the first time I met Megan. I hugged her and I actually put my finger in her mouth. I do remember. I literally just raw dogged her mouth with my finger the first time there. I don't know what happened. I think it was she's like pulling away from me. Like my finger like went in her
Come
mouth.
on,
And she's like,
man.
"Oh shit!"
I think
And was
she
like,
like.
"Oh no!" I was like,
I was
"Oh
like, whoa.
Average Twitch chatter, man.
Average Twitch chatter.
no!" That's hilarious. You got really close with Doll Blush. I know that. You and Dolly B
I
got real
love-
close.
I love her so much.
Yeah.
Like she's just the most pure, down to earth. Like
Did
yeah.
did you expect that?
Not that I didn't expect that, but like you never know when you're gonna meet people. Like, are they gonna be like I've never met in real life before. So like, are you gonna be the same? Like, is it gonna be awkward? And like me and Doll had never really spoken like that. Like we'd had conversations here and there, but yeah, I feel like I definitely bonded with Doll a lot.
That's like my
She's
favorite
lovely.
part. I love when you get to meet people that you kind of are just like mutuals with, and then you really
Yeah.
bond with them, and then from there forward you're like homies. Like you feel like you have a different relationship with them. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like some people you like more than you would like think. Not that you think you
Yeah.
wouldn't like them, but you just never thought about it.
Yeah.
Because some people are like guarded, not necessarily like shy or quiet, but they're like their stream personality is a very
Different,
small
yeah.
portion of themselves.
Yeah.
And then when you meet them in real life, it's like when I met in Vancouver, I was like, this guy's sick as fuck. Like, what the hell's going on, man? This guy's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Vancouver.
Yeah. I would say about all you guys are pretty much like we all have our little stream, you know, like we're probably a little exaggerated version of ourselves, but pretty much everybody is kind of the same. Like a lot of the shit I'm saying to you in real life is the same shit I'm spewing when I'm live or whatever. It's not
Yeah.
that
Yeah, it's
different.
just like more more
So-
exaggerated version of yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I'm slightly louder and I'm also the only person who's allowed to talk. So like you gotta have a
You
conversation.
gotta have to be loud, yeah. You gotta have to be
No one
Yeah,
else
that's
is
loud.
true,
saying anything.
actually.
You gotta let it out.
Honestly, everyone was a little bit more normal than I was. Like, I was hoping to see a little bit of weird, you know, like.
I
That's
know,
what
right?
weird. I mean, that's
No
what
way, a
weird.
Miller Light. No way.
Yeah.
I
I thought I
like
was
you
gonna
would've
see
saw
a
me do
lot
that,
more
Hamzy.
weird
If
shit
I
than I
pulled the beer out
did.
and I was like, I'm about to drink alcohol.
Yeah, I really did see like that was like me and Kajino like on the first day of TwitchCon, like because we actually got there a day before, and I remember the night before we were talking like, yo, everyone's gonna show up tomorrow. Like we were like thinking like, what kind of weird shit are people gonna do? Like when they get around other people drinking, like you never know. There really wasn't a whole lot of that.
The
Wasn't any of that at
streamers
all,
are
really.
relatively normal for the most part. There are some viewers and chatters that did do weird shit, but like I would say almost 99% of the streamers were like people.
I
Yeah,
still
nothing
think
like
a-
super outlandish though.
I'm not trying to like say anybody was bluffing or anything, but I do feel like when you're in those environments, you definitely still have to have a little bit of reserve to act a certain way. Like you're definitely still yourself, hopefully.
Yeah.
But I do feel like you're like, oh, I'm around all these people. Like I gotta,
I will.
you know.
I
Don't
know,
break
I didn't
shit.
feel like that too
Yeah,
I was
much.
gonna say,
Never
it might sound arrogant or just overconfident, but I felt in complete control in the social situations with the people we were hanging out with. Like I just
Yeah, I
felt
mean,
like,
Yeah.
I just felt like nothing could go bad. Like I felt like it was just everybody was very reserved and chill, so it wasn't like an issue. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't feel
we
like
did
it
a
was-
pretty good job of all being kind of on the same page about keeping shit like
Yeah.
in order.
And that's well, that's like I'm not saying streamers aren't weird, but like, you know, the people that we hung out with and associated with are people that like we could get a glimpse of through their streams. So like we kind of had a little litmus test if they were going to be normal or weird, which is why like the chatters and viewers that were very strange, like we had no idea. what they were going to
Yeah,
be like.
that those
We
people
had
we
no
don't.
filter.
Yeah.
And some of them were super cool, like KO Breezy, sick as fuck.
Well, he
super
was-
cool guy.
Mock
He's such a
Mock
nice
was
guy.
dope.
Yeah, Breezy Mock.
Nicest
I
dude
told
ever.
you guys, Breezy's goated. Breezy's definitely
Breezy's
awesome
goated.
guy.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time with Breezy, dude.
Dude, there
That's
were
like
so
the first time I
many.
ever met him.
Dude, I thought he died on the last night. He was in the chair like, oh.
Yeah.
I have a selfie.
you're all
Yeah.
fucked up last
I think
night.
you guys shouted that in the vlog.
Someone
too,
said
Seth.
Breezy, dude.
I didn't even know EXO put that in the vlog. He only put a little bit of that video. That video is a lot longer and it's
There's a
hilarious.
one shot of him like
Yeah, he's
sitting
just-
in the
he's
chair, just passed out, like
Yeah, he just
sitting
took
up.
in the chair.
He could have
fighting
been
the demons.
drooling, honestly. Not gonna lie, he was
might have
really
been, dude.
asleep.
He was
Yeah.
gone.
I love it too because he sat in
Dude.
that chair for a couple hours, had like a little like drunk nap, and then woke up and just walked out, just chilled. Just fucking
Dude,
left.
that night I was playing beer pong with him, and he literally couldn't stand. And
Yeah, he's
every
fucked up.
shot he threw went in the cup. I don't know what the fuck was going
Dude,
on, dude.
He's in a
Like,
flow
he
state,
could
bro.
literally-
That's called a
Bro,
flow state,
dude,
baby.
I've literally got my hands on his shoulders, and I'm holding him up, and I'm like, just shoot it. He just throws the ball forward, and it's in the cup. I'm like, how are you doing this? I don't know. I was like, I'm just gonna keep you on your feet. You win us the game right now.
What a beast.
Literally could not miss, dude. That's my shooter.
One of my
right
favorite
there.
things when I was like trying to gauge when I finally met you guys, like how everything was gonna go, like the moment Jake C got in the pool with his jeans on, I was like, all right.
He got his pool jeans, baby.
What, Paul?
This is it.
This was at Taste-Giving.
Yeah.
Oh.
At Taste-Giving, like I don't know, within like literally 15 minutes of meeting Jake C, he's like,
That's a bold move.
We all started kind of like sitting around the pool and in the pool, like with our legs in, and he just had his jeans on, and he just like put his legs in the pool with his jeans on, and I was like,
You know,
all right, this makes a lot more sense now. Like now,
Like,
I'm with
but you
the
know,
people.
you wouldn't expect anything different from Jake C.
Yeah,
though, you know, like
yeah,
that's him, and that's where you're like,
behavior, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
me
where you're
too.
like,
when,
all right.
when I saw that picture, I wasn't shocked. I just laughed because I was like, that's definitely something I could see Jake C doing, just throwing his legs in a pool of jeans on 100%. He just doesn't really
Yeah.
give a fuck.
perfect.
I love Jake C. I also wish that Uncle came to TwitchCon.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, to meet
sad
Uncle,
that he
yeah.
didn't. Yeah,
Yeah, Uncle's super chill in real life, like hanging out with him. He's a good guy.
I can imagine.
Yeah, he
that.
would have had a good time. I was sad that Akola wasn't there as well.
Yeah, true. There were a few people. If we got Seder
Yeah.
to come, like that would have been
Well,
sick.
I will say, if our next meetup here, there will be more people, and we won't have to worry about the dynamic of like people coming over who we don't know, etc. It'll be
Good luck getting
very,
to Tennessee.
yeah, it'll be very, be a lot easier.
Homey.
To, yeah. So, not that it's a
People that have
bad
already
thing.
been
I was really
acquainted.
cool meeting everybody, but it's definitely gonna be less stressful having to worry about like some random guy showing up and killing all of us or whatever. So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
throwing money on the beer pong table, you know, one of those types of things.
$3.
Make this interesting.
Aw.
Anybody else want to pull one?
Yeah, I have one. We read a question that Megan answered about Dawblush and meeting her and everything, but Dawblush has a question that she asked. And she has a few really. One of them just says, "I love you." Two says, "What inspired you to start streaming?" Or what inspired you to want to start streaming? And then the third is, "Do you play any other games beside RuneScape?" And then 4, when you see the letters DB, who do you think of? Please lie to me.
If short space a lie, I'd say Ditterbitter, but the truth, I only think of Doll.
Oh,
She's the only DB in my heart.
perfect.
What inspired me to start streaming? My friend, I didn't even know what Twitch was, and then my friend was like, I feel like I've told this story so many times. I feel like everyone's already heard it.
I don't
but there's
know
probably
if
people
I've
that haven't.
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
it. Please.
Okay, so I won't
Yeah.
like skim over it. So I played RuneScape on my iPad for like a year and a half, and I like loved it, was addicted. And then my friend, like, I was at an after party one night, and we was like in the kitchen, you know, for like 4 a.m. ish, and like I guess like whipped my phone out and like slyly like did a little farm run, and my friend was like, "Wait, is that RuneScape?" And I was like, "Wait, you know what RuneScape is? What the fuck?" Because like my IRL friends are like normie as fuck. Like COD and maybe FIFA is like the maximum that they'll play. Like they don't have PCs or anything. And he was like, "Yeah, I play RuneScape. Like you should stream this." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, like you can just stream it." And I was like, I didn't understand it. So I went on Twitch, and the first ever streamer that I watched was Hannah. And I was like, shit, she seems cool. Like, I kind of want to do this. So then I just went live on New Year's Eve. That's it, really. Had like 3 people in my chat.
Did you have the camera on when you first went live or
Yeah.
no? You did.
Yeah, I had a bottle of Prosecco and a camera.
That was actually from some stream lore is when your name was Yogi XX.
Yeah.
I remember Yogi XX.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Wait, Megan,
Yeah.
do you feel like there was a shift in time where you kind of realized you were gaining traction? And is there like any moments that stand out from that point?
I remember like getting my first Twitch paycheck, and like at this time, like I was in a lot of debt. And I remember getting my first Twitch paycheck and just like crying. Like, I think it was like £100 or something. I know it sounds so stupid, but I was just like, oh my God, this is crazy. I'm just playing RuneScape and like, this is so crazy for me. And like, it was just so nice. And then it was just nice seeing the numbers like, you know, go up. Number go up feels good.
Yep.
So yeah.
Bigger number, better person.
Not always.
Why the name change? Like, is there any like deeper meaning, or you just didn't like the name Yogi?
So Yogi was my dog's name, but we don't have him anymore. So I don't know. I just felt like I picked the name Yogi because he was on my lap when I made my RuneScape account, and then like that was that. But like I went into Skidler's stream, and he was like, I must have said something like to insult him, but as a joke, like just banter. And he was just said to me, your name's literally Yogi_XX, pipe the fuck down. And I was like, oh fuck. Okay. So I just emailed him and I was like, you got Megan? And they said, yeah, change it. It was scary though. Just changing your name, like.
Yeah, I think you'd kind of cover that on the. I'm not like trying to say it's overlapping, but I remember hearing about that on the Sebe cast. I think
Yeah.
where you were like kind of concerned with everything.
Damn, Skiller hit your ass hard.
Changing your name is scary. I wanted to
No.
change it anyway, to be honest. Like the _XX was jarring to me.
If I was
For a
just
while.
Joe, would you guys support me?
I would support you if you were.
Oh
just-
yeah,
I think-
you're just Joe.
Yeah, but you're
What
a
about
prison
just
Joe, bro.
Just Joe would be a funny name.
Just Joe. I mean, honestly, that kind of has a ring.
That's
Just
kind of a
Joe
good
has a
Joe.
ring to
I like
it.
that name
does.
actually.
Just
Yeah.
Joe.
That's got a bit of class.
Consider it. I don't know.
I'd be so scared to change it. I've thought about it. Like I could have snagged T Papa, but like nah. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh
you
my
change
god,
it-
do it.
Yeah, you should do T Papa.
I mean, it's at least part of like it's not like
Yeah.
people would see that and be like, oh, I don't know who that is.
It's like
that would
changing
still-
from Prison Joe to Just Joe. Like it's like it's a change, but it's not that big of a change. I mean, besides Joe in there at least.
And you'd be
I'm-
surprised, like the reaction's always so good.
What
I've
would
seen a
your
few other people do it as well.
capitalization? Would your capitalization be for T Papa?
Just T and then lowercase
Yeah.
Papa.
T
I think.
lowercase
Be clean,
Papa.
yeah.
I
That'd be
think
clean, yeah.
I'd keep it what it is. I see,
I
because
think
my
only
cousin,
reason-
my cousin made the
the-
name. My cousin made C Papa Slice way back, and when I got partnered, I was talking to him on the phone, and I was like, "Do I take off the slice?" Because it almost felt like a group decision. Because he has always been C Papa Slice, I have always been T Papa Slice, and he's like, "Nah, dude, you got to keep the slice." And I was like, "You know, you're fucking right."
I like the slice. I don't think you need to change it, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you
Ah,
feel
and you got-
called to. You know, if you feel
If-
called.
I'm pretty sure I have the opportunity, and we've discussed it. I shouldn't remove the Q and Qneeks. I could be
No.
Neeks.
No.
QNX is way
No,
better.
no.
Sick, yeah.
Unique
Yeah.
is you.
Unique
I
feels
don't-
hard.
Okay.
Like unless
Yeah.
you, like,
I
the
just-
only thing I changed to if I were you is Nick. Like Nick's not available, right? Like you can't have Nick.
There's
feel like
there's
your name
definitely
is-
got to be a.
It's already clean.
Really?
I think so, yeah. I personally
It
think
is, yeah,
Unique
yeah,
is a
it's
clean
clean.
name. Like if I
Yeah.
see that in
And
a
the-
chat, it's clean.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm just looking
You're
to get partner for one reason, so I can drop the IRL off my name. Man.
Yeah.
People
Bro,
coming in.
for
You
real.
don't
If
stream
you-
IRL
dude, I just looked.
content.
Nick is available. Like it's just
Is it?
it's like a no name. Yeah, you can have it.
Well, if they're an active chatter, I'm
Oh,
I'm
no?
assuming
Yeah.
someone has tried. If they're an active chatter, you can't take their thing. If they have like,
I
subs
bet I
and
could
stuff,
usurp
or-
it. I don't know.
I
I-
could definitely get Just Joe. I can't change Prison Joe though. It's just I can't. I gotta.
It's
keep
so
it.
icon, bro.
Prison Joe
Yeah,
is
like
too
Joe.
iconic.
Yeah, I was gonna say Prison Joe has such.
Yeah,
a,
it's very
like, it's just
brandable
such a-
too.
I was gonna say like you. Yeah, your name is amazing. I would not.
Could I
change
just
that.
Super
say
marketable.
something, Seth? Joe?
Mhm.
You know,
You
the
can call
first
me
time.
Seth. You don't have to keep
Sorry,
calling me Joe.
I know. I keep thinking I'm like doxing you.
I just like to say it. So yeah.
Yeah. The first time I ever raided you, like I didn't know who you was. I didn't know anything about you, and I thought because your name was Prison Joe that you was that Jay Pillout guy that got arrested. You know?
Quite
And I got you
Oh my
confused with him, and I was like, wait, this is the guy that like got arrested from.
I was watching
RuneScape.
over him when he was in prison. Yeah,
Yeah.
I slid him some
Wait,
extra. Slid him some
Wait,
extra honey
actually?
buns. No, bro.
Listen. He's kind of a K Kona, so I figured maybe he'd be down
me
in
and him
10
are cool. He was one of the first people to ever raid me when I was doing Vorcast. Me and him are cool. Like he's
a nice
cool.
guy. I like him.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if
He's
I
an
would
Elfbar
have been like working in the prison he was in, I would fuck with him. Like he's a straight shooting guy. He's a cool guy for sure. And he knows like in this, like he's been through the system. He knows that there's fucking people who do the job who are pieces of shit, and there's people who do the job and are good at it. So
And there's a difference between prison and jail.
yes,
Yeah. Jail is like
Jail-
being held.
Jail is temporary. It's supposed to be a temporary holding facility, but there's people who do a couple years in jail. And so a lot of times they do that is because they're getting like half time, like they're like they got a job in there or something, and they're getting like 2-for-1s. And then, but like
Okay.
prison, yeah, typically prison is one. It's supposed to be like a housing, like quality of like. It's not going to be a quality life, obviously, but it's supposed to be where you like. It's supposed to hold people for life. It depends though, because like there's different levels. You got minimum security, you got medium security, you got maximum security, you got super max for the real, the real heinous stuff. So like if you like T Papa goes down for like tax evasion, he's probably going to minimum security prison. He's gonna have a TV in his cell, Xbox, internet. Guards are gonna be chill.
Bro,
you can go play
I want to
tennis.
go
Like,
to
it depends on-
prison. What?
Depends on where you go, bro.
Yeah.
I
It
saw
depends,
this.
depends, man.
I saw a TikTok of a guy that created his own clothing brand within prison. Like he stitched clothes. Like he would, I don't know if it's like knitting or whatever, but like he was dripped out. Like he had like a watch and shit on in jail. Like
I follow
making
these
it-
guys on TikTok that just do TikTok dances in jail.
I've seen that account.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like it's such a like there's such a like nuance and when it comes to prisons and jails and stuff, there's so many like stark differences. It really depends on where you're at, what prison you're in. But there's people like they have programs where these people work in like wood shops. They're doing like 10 years and they work in a wood shop for like 10 years, and then when they get out, they get like 50 grand to restart their life or whatever. How much like they're getting paid a very low rate, but by the time they get out, they got like 40, 50, 60 grand. And they can kind of like restart their life. Like there's some good stuff, but I'm not going to sit here and try and advocate for fucking prisons because a lot of them are fucking shitty. A lot of them are run by shitty people. There's a lot of shitty people working in them. A lot of issues, of course, with, that's just everything in this fucking country. But there are a couple good things that happen. Not many, though.
So we have a fun one. We have a fun one from Greg.
Wait,
I
what
don't
did
know.
you say?
Unless you
Wait,
were.
yeah, he was saying.
I just said I wonder how the prison system has evolved over the years, like with how they let
It's
stuff
become a
slide.
business. You know how it's evolved? It's become a business. It's a business. What it
Yeah,
is.
really?
Profit.
It's 100% a business. Yes, it's a business, and the people in the they're the working component of the business. 100%.
Crazy.
It's
All right.
gross. Anyway,
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry,
No.
Hamzy.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was
but
muted. I'm a
there-
dumbass. Go ahead.
Okay, but we do have a fun one from Greg. So I just posted it. I just posted it in the Discord so you guys can see. So Megan, you have to pick. We'll throw the picture. We'll throw the picture on the cast so people can
Bro,
see.
I
but-
already know who I'm gonna be. It's obvious.
So basically, yeah, you have to pick who.
All right, hold on. I'm about to. I think I can pull it up.
This is
Hold on, let me
perfect
pull it
because
up.
there's
Let me-
six
This
contacts.
is so mean. What the hell?
There's
All right,
six
just
contacts.
to explain the
and,
imagery to
who-
anybody
I'm gonna
who,
pull
who
up. I'm
doesn't
gonna
see
pull
it.
it up. I got you.
Can
yeah.
we all
So
answer this
it's-
question? Is this for all of us?
Oh,
I want to
five,
answer
six.
this.
Yeah, there's
I
six.
think Megan
Well,
has
Megan,
to
let's
assign
just
them
let
to us.
Megan let it rip. So
right,
it's a
I'm-
picture of
I'm
a little
streaming it
toy phone
I'm
with
streaming
Wait, he's
it.
streaming it.
contacts
He's
on
streaming
it.
It's on the Just look at the pod. It's there.
Less editing from Nick. There you go. Good job.
But for people who listen to the
Oh.
podcast,
Yeah, it's a picture of a phone, and it says "Keep your real ones on speed dial" with the freezing emoji, bottom text, top text, and then in the middle there's a phone with an image of a dog, a cat, a frog, a sheep, a cow, and a pig.
it's like a children's
So-
toy phone. It's not a real phone. That's why those are the contacts.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like an iPhone.
That's what my phone looks like. What do you mean?
Okay,
what
I
we
think
got?
I know what I'm going to
Yeah,
say.
let it rip. What do we got?
Okay, so the dog would be Prison Joe.
Really? Okay, I'll take that. We'll take that.
Joe's a
We're
pig.
taking that.
Come on,
That's
pick
a
it
giggle.
up.
What did
It's a
you think
pig.
I was gonna say?
I was
Oh,
going to say
boy.
pig. 100%
He's a
pig.
pig.
I mean,
Yeah,
come
that's
on,
what we
I'm a
call.
pig.
That's what we call cops in the U.S.
No, I'm taking dog. It's fine. It's her answer. You guys can't.
All right,
swear.
all right,
She
all
already
right.
gave me
That's the answer.
dog.
Wow.
I'm taking dog. It was hers.
GG.
Yeah, but like not in a good way. Like a dog. Like no, like no, like
Okay.
because you like bark or like you're always barking at me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I'm a
woof,
dog.
bark.
I'm a dog
Yeah.
for you. 100%.
Like a horny dog sort of thing.
Yes,
is what I meant.
I will literally at your leg.
Yeah.
100%.
The frog is tasty because Boaty loves him.
I'll take the. Wait, what does that even mean?
Bodie
He
likes
loves frogs, right?
They
Yeah,
got
he
I
does
thought
love
that was more
frogs.
like Jesse's thing.
He definitely
No, I
loves
think
frogs too.
They both
They both love frogs.
enjoy
I'll take frog.
frogs.
I like
Yeah.
frogs. Frogs.
I think
really
you're
cute.
frog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember when he went to the zoo? He said his favorite thing was the big toad, and we never got to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We didn't see
Yeah,
the
he
big
loves.
toad.
Yeah, he loves frogs too.
I think he
Yeah.
does like frogs or toads.
They do have a cute little frog, man.
The cat would be Nick because he's like a little kitten.
Yeah, it makes sense.
We take
Discord
honestly,
kitten.
we take those. I'm okay with that. You know, I have cats.
I don't like where this is going.
I'm the pig, just because I don't know. This pig is a horrible one to call anyone else. So
Falling on the sword. That's very.
I'll just give it.
respectful.
I'll just give it to myself.
W Megan.
And I don't want to call anyone a cow, but like steak's nice. But like, wait, I've got
T-Papa
T
definitely
Papa and
counts.
Hamzy
So
left. I haven't got any more
it's me
animals.
and T-Papa. You got a sheep and you got a cow. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know
the
that.
sheep.
I don't,
Oh
fucking
shit. Okay.
sheep.
I don't know. Either one of these are really good.
Okay, so one of you,
Papa,
what-
there's one sheep and one cow. So
one of you's a
just let it
fillet
rip.
steak, and one of you's fucking haggis. Which one's gonna be
Haggis.
which?
Okay, haggis.
I'm scared.
This is up to
Is
you to
haggis-
decide, Megan.
Is that like some sort of like
Haggis is
Peking duck
sheep's
fancy
stomach.
meal?
No,
No.
it's sheep's stomach that
Oh,
Scottish
God.
people eat.
Is it good?
It's like they fill the
I don't
intestines
know,
with
not
like
tasted
sheep
it.
meat, don't they? And then it's like a sausage kind
Is
Yeah.
that the British turkey?
No, it's Scottish. English
of
people don't eat that.
turkeys wherever they are.
Oh, this is hard, man. I don't want to. Fuck, I don't know. You guys can be like sheep, cow.
I don't know,
Like,
Hamzy. Do you want
both.
to
That's even worse.
You can be both a mixture. Like you fuck and then
I
end
don't
up
want
as
sheep.
both. Okay, T Papa can be cow then, and then
Thank you.
Hamzy.
Oh,
you're
I don't
sheep.
want sheep either.
Yeah, but I feel like okay. Let me explain why you're a sheep because you're so like,
Fluffy.
you experiment with life and you're like, yeah, fuck it, I'll try haggis. Like you probably would, right? That's why you're a
Yeah.
sheep. But like, you
Yes.
know what I mean? This, yeah.
I'm actually reading this article here, and
sorry.
sheeps are
Fuck you,
known.
Greg.
Sheeps are known to actually to fuck their partners. So that's actually on brand. That's what this article here is saying.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely
The
knew
sheep
that.
definitely finesses the other sheep's bitches.
Yeah,
That's Hamzy.
so,
That helps.
100%. Bah.
That was a bad
Uh,
question, Greg.
That was a great question.
So
I
bad.
was 100%. I was gonna be hit
That's
with
a
the
fun
pig.
one,
I was ready for the
I
pig.
like
'cause
that
of the
one.
Fucking the
Yeah, that's what I
law
thought.
enforcement.
I wish
was
I
like,
did
yeah.
now because.
Yeah,
Then
that
you'd
was
have a
an
dog that was
easy-
open. You'd have a dog that'd be
I'm
open.
a horny
for
ass
someone.
dog. I'll take that.
Dog was the number one, I think, prospect there.
Damn, Joe just
I've got
taking
a-
dubs.
I've got a good question. This is probably for everybody. Scruncher or folder?
Scruncher,
Oh,
man. I don't
toilet
put my
roll.
life together.
Folder.
Scrunch 100%.
You fold your
Crunch.
toilet roll? Do you have time?
Yes. Oh yes.
Oh,
Can
I
you
don't
make-
like
I'm
that.
scrunch- well, here's
Listen.
the thing. I'm doing a wet wipe and then I'm gonna scrunch one. That's what I
Okay,
do.
Yeah.
here's my
I
take.
have a bidet. I have a bidet.
Yeah, bidet gang.
So neither, huh?
That's better for scrunching.
Hey, is there an earthquake going on right now? Why are you shaking so much for us the coffee? Wait, you stop shaking now. It's fucking your whole.
I shake my leg. If I
Okay.
turn my camera down, you see my legs bouncing the entire time.
Oh, okay.
I feel like when you're a folder, you don't get as much like area of contact. Where if you scrunch
Yes.
it, your hand isn't gonna poke your butthole,
That's what
or
I'm
you're
saying.
gonna
Exactly.
get shit on your fingers. So I like to be a
gotta-
scruncher.
Fingernails.
You gotta scrunch,
like-
push, twist.
If you
I
fold
can't
it,
lie.
so you
I can't lie, though.
also-
I have been wiping my ass in a stall with one of my friends that's like pissing, And I guess I feel like I wipe really aggressively because
go
every time I
back.
do it,
Go
Bro,
back.
Nick, I thought you
In the same cubicle.
Wait, can
I
you
literally.
explain?
Can we-
I
oh, no,
literally-
no, 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 no.
no.
yeah, okay,
I
my
thought Nick was
friend
about
will
to say-
he'll be pissing in the urinal, not while I'm sitting down shitting. He's not gonna be pissing in the toilet if that's what we were.
Bro,
I
that
thought
is
it
so
was like a-
attributed
We've
to.
got that
leg
so
spread
far, yeah.
type situation.
and I'll be wiping, and I don't know why. I don't think I have that hairy of an ass, but it's just really loud, and I feel like literally that people have made comments. So like, bro, you like rubbing sandpaper on your ass in there? And I'm like, no, I'm
Which
just
is
wiping.
loud when you wipe your ass.
Yeah, I don't know.
on
We'll
the
have to get an
currents? How
experience in
often-
Tennessee.
how
you
often
know?
How
Just
is there
it's
even
happening.
audio coming from your asshole? How does that like? I've never
the
heard
paper,
myself
the
wipe my
paper,
ass.
fucking rubbing your ass. I don't
I
know.
thought you were about to say when you started that sentence. I thought you were about to say I've been wiping my ass for 18 years. I thought you were about to say some shit like that.
I'm a professional butthole wiper. I know how to wipe my ass.
for 21 years.
That is crazy to think about. You ever think about like how many you've let out throughout your life? It's a pretty
Yeah.
crazy statistic.
I've actually never thought about that, but now I'm spiraling.
Yeah,
Yes.
now it's
Yeah.
like how many poops have I had in my entire life?
Enough for like a
I'm just
mountain.
thinking
in your
of a whole
front yard, 100%.
junkyard full of-
literally, yeah, it'd be a lot. I mean, it's a long journey life. It is.
Yeah.
But I've
Not
never
as
heard
big of a
anybody
problem though
having
with the bidet gang.
A
Yeah,
loud ass wiping
a
session.
loud ass wiping session. I'm writing that down.
Yeah.
Did you guys know when Unique wipes his ass, it sounds like sandpaper?
Yeah, shout out to bidets, dude.
That's
So
my next.
I actually recently got this new bidet installed, and I paid the $80 for them to come install it in my house.
What kind of bidet?
And
Is it a tushy?
fuck, it's nothing crazy. Like it doesn't have the like, dude, like my parents got the like seat warmer and like
Ooh.
dryer mechanics. Yeah, no, this is
that's
just a simple spray. But dude, they installed it, I think, fucked up. So it sprays kind of like up. So
Well, it
I have to do this like lean forward and like lift up technique so that
Oh.
it doesn't like water spray up my back.
Oh yeah, that's.
Is it
might be
warranted?
a little bit.
Yeah, no, I'm getting them to come fix it. It's just like an aim thing. Like just aim it down a little bit more.
What a bougie problem to have. My bidet
I
is
know,
actually not
No,
angled directly at my
no.
butthole.
Bidets are not bougie. They should be like the bare minimum. Okay, if
They
you're
really should, dude.
If you're
They
wiping
really
your
should.
ass, you're raw dog on toilet
in-
paper, you're a savage. You're a caveman.
I
Don't
think
shit
in
me.
most I think
Yeah,
in most
actual
other
cavemen,
countries,
honestly.
most other
That's like,
countries it
dude.
is the standard, I think.
It
Maybe I'm
It
wrong,
is,
but
yeah. It's an American
Yeah.
thing, bro.
Yeah.
It used
Like
to
a-
be here, but then like I remember my nan used to have a
But
bidet.
man,
A
you guys
bidet.
you reversed. What are you aggressed culturally?
I don't
or what?
know. Like I just remember she used to have one. I'd be like, "Is this a toilet?" And she'd be like, "No, you just clean your bum on there."
Oh, a
And I would-
standalone bidet.
It was like
That's
next to the
badass.
toilet.
Yeah, that's
Like
bougie.
she used to live in some old ass Victorian house, but yeah, it was like I don't know. I just always wondered like, is that a toilet? No, it just looked like one.
you know, if
We don't have
bid-
them anymore.
It looks like a
if bid-
urinal.
If they
Yeah.
were the standard during COVID, that wouldn't, toilet paper wouldn't have been missing. Nobody would have had to rush to the store to buy fucking toilet
Exactly,
paper. So.
man.
That's why I didn't care about it because
That's why I was like, not my problem, I got one roll, dude. A roll lasts me a fucking month. I don't care.
I'm just wet wipe. I like the wet wipe and then one dry wipe. To end it off, make sure everything's good.
The dude wipes are definitely fantastic for when
Yeah.
you're traveling.
The dude
Yeah,
wipes.
dude
I don't
wipes-
use them at home.
Dude wipes best is law. They're they're not
got
better than
three.
bidet,
I
but
quit
they're
using
good.
them. I only bought the bulk of them one time because it was on sale. Now I'm using different wipe. I get the
Yeah. I
use
cheapest wipe
baby wipes,
that's
yeah.
available.
They're all
I
the
don't
same.
really-
I use them just for travel, not at home.
Yeah, it sucks at home though because you can't like flush them because it fucks up your plumbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you're at
I've
an
done that
Airbnb, no,
before.
not your problem.
Yeah, if you're at a rental, like you can do whatever the fuck you
so
want.
what do you do with the wet wipes when you're done? Then you put them in a trash can.
I'm gonna be real. I flush them every single time. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
flush
They're
them.
not flushed.
Okay,
You sold your house,
sounds
so
good.
you're fine. Yeah, it's not your problem anymore.
Not my
I've
problem.
definitely-
I've flushed a
What's
shit
the-
ton of them down there.
I was about to, what is the craziest, like, do y'all have any crazy shit you flushed before? Like, just like in a
dude.
last ditch effort or something?
Dude,
Drugs?
one time I was
2 pounds of cocaine.
drugs. I was doing homework on the fucking toilet, dude, and I dropped my pencil in the toilet. And I looked at it and I was like, fuck, I'm not grabbing that shit. And I flushed it. And dude, my toilet would clog every single time I flushed it from there on out for like 2 months. And I went to my mom like, Mom, my toilet's broken. And I knew what was in there, bro. I knew there was a pencil in there, dude. And my mom was just like trying all these different chemicals and shit. And then she ends up hiring a plumber. And he comes out and he snakes it out, and he snakes out this pencil. And then my mom's like, do you recognize this? And I'm like, no.
Must have been there when we moved or something.
It was
No,
funny.
dude, it was 100% like one of my pencils, because I had like these specific pencils I used for school, and she knew I had them, dude, and it was just that one. She's like, is it yours? I'm like, no, not mine. She's like, huh, that's weird.
Damn. That's crazy.
But yeah,
That's a
that's
good
the only
story.
that's the only weird thing I flushed down a toilet.
I've flushed like some small plastic stuff. Nothing, not a pencil. I was not that brave. That's yeah.
I've
Pretty
dropped my
brave of
vape in the toilet, but I got it back out.
No,
Yeah, you gotta grab that.
you threw it away.
I
though,
didn't flush
right?
that.
But if
No,
there's
I
no
kept hitting that
there's
bitch.
no like shit or piss in the toilet, it's just water. Like it's not that big a deal. You reach in there and got it.
Well, was
Nah,
there no
true.
shit
But
or
as soon as I
piss?
took it out, I'm kind of lazy when I shower, and when I take my underwear off to get in the shower, I just leave it beside the shower. So I just wrapped the vape in the like a pair of dirty underwear, and I was like, I'm throwing both of those away because I was just like, no nasty. I'm
Threw
done.
your underwear away? You just didn't wash it?
Yeah, I just was like, fuck this. I'm not unwrapping this vape after it's been covered in
That's some
toilet
first world
water.
shit.
Nah, I mean,
Yeah,
like the vape,
I-
you could throw that away because that gets inside the vape. That's weird.
I took a massive L one day. I was at a festival. I was at this festival called Moonrise Festival in Baltimore. And it's like the end of this is like right before the headliners, like the final set is about to start. So I'm going to see Porter Robinson. He's closing out the festival, and like last call for alcohol. Like I'm literally like last one in line. I buy like one of the last beers, and it's like this like $14 Bud Light. So I'm carrying this. It's like I'm cherishing it with my life, dude. It's not open yet. It's this can, and I go into this porta potty to take a piss, and it's like end of the festival, you know. So this porta potty is like pretty
Oh.
rank. I don't want to put this beer anywhere down, so I put it in my teeth. Like I'm holding
Oh.
like this beer, and I'm just like taking a piss in this porta potty, and I'm holding this thing, and it falls out of my mouth, just boom, directly into the porta potty, and it's like.
No.
I'm looking at this beer just covered in shit, man. And I'm like, the worst part, dude, is there was a literal, like, maybe like 3 seconds where I was like, you know what, dude, it's not open yet. Like, I could be ready.
That's
No,
so handy. That is actually so handy. That's on
That is the
brand.
most down
Okay,
bad.
listen, man, I let it go. I let it go. But, like,
Good.
I'm still disappointed that I had the thought.
I
That
could
is the,
tell
like,
it's stuck with you. It's definitely stuck.
I feel like that like happens a lot to me. Like I'll be carrying food into my room, and I'll be like juggling shit, and then like a drink will fucking drop and spill everywhere. Like a piece of food will fly off the fucking plate and be on the
Ruins your
ground. I'm
day.
like, mother. It really does, dude. It kills the whole vibe. You're like, great. I was having a good time, and then I just knocked this cup of ranch that I ordered, or whatever, onto the
That is-
floor.
Yeah, it's some of the
That
worst
shit,
shit.
Bro,
that shit
dude,
blows.
right before I went live the other day, me and Annie, I don't know what she's doing. She's standing right here and she has a bowl of pomegranate seeds, bro. And she drops the bowl of pomegranate seeds, and like the pomegranate fruit just goes everywhere. And that it's so red and it's all over the carpet. And then I just get up and I walk out. I'm like, okay, well, you let me know, because that was not my problem. And then it was
That's
all
yours.
cleaned, and then I went live, dude. It was like as I was setting up my stream that happened, and I was like, come on.
I
That's
hate that
tragic.
shit.
Especially the red on the carpet. That's definitely a walkout moment. Those are the worst moments too, when you're sleep deprived, or you're tired, you're kind of grumpy, and then you drop some shit or something like that. You just want to jump. It's just not. It's one of the worst. It'll just ruin your entire day. It's not good.
I wanted to ask the other doll question, where she asked like, what other games do you play, if any?
I don't really play any other like PC games. The only other game that I say I play is like Sudoku. That's on my phone though.
That's not a game.
That's it. Yeah, it
That's
is.
not a game.
It's like a puzzle game.
That's good. That's good for your brain.
It's a game for me because I'm like trying to get PBs and stuff. So it's like for me, it's a game. It's like a puzzle game.
You have any like other mobile
guess.
games? I've been playing Subway Surfer. That
Heard
shit
of
is
Raid
fun.
Shadow Legends?
I don't really play any other games
Damn.
at all.
So would you ever stream anything else besides RuneScape, or would you just do RuneScape?
Like if I liked the game and I got into it, I guess I would stream it. But I'm like a RuneScape nerd.
Fair enough.
That's all I want to play at the moment. I'm just
If you're enjoying it, you're enjoying
peak
it.
addiction, you know.
Yep.
I do get burnt sometimes, but it doesn't last very long, luckily.
I have one here. So when you were here, what is your favorite American food that you've had? Like, what's your favorite thing? That I guess you could say is more of a American based.
I like Broken Yolk.
What
I
the
like
re-
that place. The breakfast. I love breakfast. Like breakfast is my favorite meal.
that place. The
Yeah.
place in San
You like the
Diego.
American,
Is-
you like the American
I
breakfast.
just love breakfast in general. Like breakfast is my favorite meal. If I
Americans
go have a
do
nice
breakfast
breakfast.
pretty well.
Yeah.
Breakfast has
Is-
grown on me over the years for sure.
I went there twice.
Does American breakfast line up with the UK breakfast at all? I feel like you answered this kind of like I feel like you talked about this on the Sebe cast. I just keep referencing it, but
Not really. Like in America, it's more like pancakes and this and that, and like. But in England, it's like you can have a full English
Bean.
breakfast, which is mostly savoury, and then you have the
Bean.
continental, which is croissants, cereal, fruit. I guess. Do you have that? I didn't
We
see
have
we
that.
have
croissant, but with
continental
2 pounds of
breakfast.
butter
Yeah,
on
we've done
it.
that
Like,
breakfast.
they serve that at like
yeah, we cake
Yeah,
on
Holiday
hot
Inn.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, the croissant is going to be like dripping wet in grease and like butter, and it's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. For me, like in the morning, if I have a full English breakfast, like we also call it a fry up, I just know that it's going to be a good day. It's rare that I have it, but it's like so good. Not being so. But yeah, I think Broken Yolk was my favorite.
The second part of the question was describe Igno. He's not here. I can't believe he's not here too. As your biggest
I
sub-gifter.
know.
True, man.
Describe him in one word. That might be tough, but
Horny.
okay, that was easy.
Damn.
Nope, never mind. That's a
Damn.
good
Wasn't
answer.
tough.
That's fair.
Beautifully put.
It's the best
I have
adjective
one.
for him.
I have one I'd like to pull. Miss 6 Shelby asks if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? And
Switzerland. Oh,
you can answer that first.
It's a good
Switzerland?
fucking answer.
Switzerland.
Why
Beautiful
why
place.
Switzerland?
Because I just have a connection with it. I feel like it's where I belong. I don't know.
Okay.
It's weird. It sounds really like hippie and stuff, but like I feel like something is pulling me there. So I need to like just go there and by myself and explore winter and summer.
Sounds I've never been, but it would be cool, I bet.
Switzerland's so nice.
All right, and if you had to live anywhere in RuneScape as an NPC, where would it be and why? And then P.S. You're the hottest homie hunt teammate. So
No,
congrats.
she is. I don't know. Maybe Prif. Prif's pretty.
Mm.
I like Prif.
That's a good answer, actually.
I could see Megan
Yeah.
as an NPC in Prif.
Like an elf.
Maybe.
Like a little elf.
I guess they are all elves, right?
I think so.
they're elves, yeah.
I could do Prif. We'd be crushing up some crystals.
I like the
Oh,
area
true.
next to the waterfall from the waterfall quest. Kind of like down the hill a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Isn't
I
it?
would like to,
Cove.
It's very
dude.
quaint.
Living in that house that's outside of that waterfall, like where it
Like-
leads up to it.
Yeah,
that would be fucking
man. Like,
sick.
That's a good spot, dude. I think it's
That's
underrated.
What, like where Bob Fishing is.
No, I mean, no, it's like the little house.
Dude,
I think it's at
it
the
has
bottom
a
of the
name and I
waterfall.
can't
Oh,
remember.
right.
It's across
it's
from the
outside
guy
of-
that sells the dragon daggers. There's a guy that
I
sells
am not an
dragon
Iron
daggers
Man.
over there.
I don't know where the fuck the guy is.
Yeah, I remember. I know that guy, Papa. I know that guy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Easy for me, dude. I'm gonna be in Relica. Gonna be killing Vorkath, providing for my shitty Viking family and fishing. 100% Relica
I
guy.
see
here.
that,
That's
bro.
definitely-
Killing Vorkath with his bare hands, dude. The
Yeah.
Fleminic way.
100% Relica.
I like it.
I think I'd do well in Draenor Village. It's nice. It's quaint. You know,
I can see Tasty like you'd be you'd be in the theater there, like acting, like living this. Yeah,
I'm not
you'd be
a
like the town,
thespian, bro.
the town star.
I've never heard
I don't
anyone
know.
describe Draenor as quaint.
No, it's nice and quaint, and then I'm close to the cities. I'm close to Falador. It's like a 10-minute walk to Varrock Center. Like I'm
Yeah.
near the things, but I'm removed enough. I got nature. I got waterfront. I got the port right next to me.
Local
Good
celebrity,
seafood.
Tasty from Draenor Village.
That's where my summer vacation home would be, at least.
I don't know. I said Priv, but I think, dude, I could do some Brimhaven, man. Just
Yeah,
Really?
you're an island
No.
boy.
Yeah.
You could be doing a lot of
Just-
drugs out there. A lot of drugs.
Island
And
Yeah.
boy.
True.
They definitely got the psychedelics out there. That's for
yeah,
sure.
Oh, yeah.
fucking
True.
playing grab ass with the fucking monkeys out there. For
And the
sure.
cocaine, definitely.
oh yeah, big time.
Yeah.
I couldn't live there.
Hmm. Mr. Switcher asks, can you give us your best Prison Joe impersonation? One of my favorites.
Howdy, y'all. My name is Prison Joe. Let's get a fucking white heart in the chat, boys.
Sounds like she's working at like a country restaurant in Branson,
love
Missouri.
Is
I
this,
don't know
how
creepy
bro,
it
is this my fucking Cracker Barrel waiter? What the
That's
fuck,
what I'm
bro?
saying.
The fuck is Cracker Bear?
You've never been to
see.
oh my
We gotta take
god.
you to
They
Cracker
don't
Barrel.
have a Cracker Barrel out
to
there.
Build a Bear, not Cracker Bear.
That's very different.
Crack a bear roll.
Cracker Barrel. It's a pretty yeehaw little chain restaurant, but it's actually pretty good. It's not bad. Like you're not gonna have a bad meal there. It's pretty good.
No, yeah.
They got
cool
it's breakfast.
gift
Hey, it's
shop, too.
breakfast centric, so you'll like it.
Oh yeah.
So
The Cracker Barrel
I would like it.
exclusive.
it's honestly the best on a road trip. Like if you're on a road trip, like one of those ones where you got the fucking swamp ass and it's been a long day, and you need some grease, some real something real heavy on the stomach. Cracker Barrel is the move for sure.
It's like the stuff that you see in movies where they go and like to this random motel with like this random
That's
restaurant.
usually a diner.
It's actually it's an
A diner,
entire. It's
that's the
like,
one.
It's like a big wooden diner, and then before you get into like the restaurant, there's a massive gift shop that's got all this like country shit in it and like candy and little
Oh.
like trinkets and items and stuff. It's actually it would be cool for you as someone who doesn't live here.
I'm thinking of like the chicken shop from Breaking Bad, like that kind of thing.
That's a little
no.
different. That's a little
Right.
different. That's a little different.
Los Pollos
I see.
Hermanos.
Yeah, that's the one.
There's places like that, but that's not what that is.
No.
Does anybody else have any? If not, we need to ask the question. We have not asked it yet.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, I know the
K-pop or
question is going to
PJ?
be.
It's up to you guys.
Better start thinking.
Those were all
Move
the
on
ones
with it.
I wanted.
I think
Honestly.
I think that's it. I think besides who gave you the best hug and why was it me putting my finger in your mouth?
That was the most memorable hug, I guess.
that counts for something.
It's got to be dull.
Oh, we
The
take
All
it.
Blush does give a good hug, 100%. Okay, all right. I guess I'll ask it. If you have to pick two of us or one of us, sorry, one of us in this call, not two of
Seth
us.
was there to increase his
Whoa.
odds real quick. He's like, all right, we're going to remix it, see if anyone notices.
Ham's been taking dubs lately, bro. He's been sneaking in there, bro. I gotta get a dub.
This dub's good.
Yes, dub means win.
All
yeah,
right.
like W. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh,
if you had
yeah.
to pick one of us to Eiffel Tower a hypothetical person with, you're gonna obviously have the strap on, or you can use your fist, foot. It doesn't matter, But then that one of us is on the other side. Who do you choose?
Well, this is a tricky one because, like, obviously I love Annie. So, but then also, like, that would be a bit bizarre. Like, should I get close to Annie in that way, or should I just,
But it has to be
not?
somebody on this podcast. You can't
It
pick
doesn't-
Annie.
But
Are
then
you
what
saying
if the
Annie would be in
hypothetical
the
just
middle?
becomes
That's-
Annie?
Yeah, like
shows
Annie would be in the
K-pop
middle.
Oh, okay.
You
All
don't
right,
get
here
to
we go.
decide the
Stop
middle.
the count.
That's
Literally,
not
doesn't,
part
you
of
don't
the
have the middle is like just.
Stop the count.
That is it is a
That's just a
variable.
random
It's the
entity. It could be a
Well, Papa,
prostitute.
would you Eiffel Tower your wife with Megan?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Stop the count.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's, if you're being honest with yourself, the answer is yes. If you're being honest with yourself, It should be yes.
I mean, I have
just
to
love
save
Annie
up some
so
money,
much.
and there might be some convincing, but I think she'd be down.
No, I'm joking. But yeah, that's my answer.
All right, I
It's T
win.
Papa.
T Papa?
Even if it wasn't Annie, you're picking T Papa. Is that?
No, if it wasn't Annie, then I'm not picking T Papa.
Well, you can't pick you can't pick first in the middle. You
Yeah,
can't.
you
I
don't
don't
get to
know.
pick who
It's
you
the
Eiffel Tower.
combo,
You pick
though.
who you
Yeah,
tower
like-
with.
But they're
Yeah, so there's the tower.
package.
They're not a
Yeah.
package. It's the only one. of them.
Okay.
Hypothetical
You
person.
can't unwillingly rope
There's a
Annie.
good way of going about it, though.
I'm gonna choose
That's
Nick.
That's my.
Fuck, bro.
I'm gonna
That's the
choose Nick.
first. That's the
My
first
slime.
one.
That's my boy right there.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Why did
You're
you?
gonna-
Why did
I
you
mean,
choose
honestly,
Nick?
sleep on Nick. He's gonna put in some work. He might be a short go, but he's gonna be clapping back there. You know,
That's
You're gonna
true,
keep up.
I'm
Be a
definitely
big
gonna fuck
jacket
like a
for
rabbit.
sure.
but,
Always vote on the underdog, honestly.
Let's go. Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
outperform me too.
Honestly,
So
Nick probably lays
you'll-
the best pipe out of all of us, probably. Like, actually.
True.
So,
I'm a sleeper
It's gonna be
pick.
an
All right,
emotional
I don't be. Yeah, you know, whoever we're.
Yeah, we
yeah.
can sit there and cry after.
I can tell you, whoever we're piping, we both have to love them. So
Yeah,
it's gonna be a polygamous pyramid
it'll be cute.
or Eiffel
Yeah.
Tower. Yeah,
The cutest Eiffel Tower that's ever happened.
facts.
Fair
That's
enough.
true.
fair enough.
All right, guys,
Do we
want to
have
Twitter
any-
workshop?
I
Yeah,
guess
do
it's
we have
time,
any-
yeah.
Oh fuck!
I have,
forgot
I
about
have,
this bit.
I have a few. Do you have
Alright,
any
but
tweets,
before
Megan?
we-
Did you come
oh, yeah.
prepared?
I forgot that you do this. I have some drafts, but they're shit. I don't really tweet much.
Well, how
do
about
I?
this?
You
While
don't
we
have
do
to send
ours,
any, we can work on them. You know.
Okay, I got a few. Do you want me to like send my drafts or like just to say them out loud?
just say them out loud. Yeah, don't send it. Don't send it.
No, like I meant in the group chat, like screenshot them.
No,
No,
yeah,
yeah,
just
No,
read it
no,
out
no.
loud and we.
They're
We
really
can
cringe,
workshop
but
it.
like
We can-
meant
we
to be cringe. Okay.
We can work on this. We have got T Papa from an average of 5 likes to 10 likes. Okay.
Yeah,
Bro,
Yeah, but I don't
okay,
tweet.
let's get
I
He on
don't
the
tweet
come up.
much.
he on the come up.
I don't really tweet like that, do I?
Oh,
I just tweet
oh.
like roughly once a month, if that.
I was gonna say, speaking of tweets, Nick, did you like my last 2 Go Live tweets? Kind of went hard, bro.
Bro,
Get more
people
likes.
were coming.
Hard tweets,
Yeah,
bro.
no, okay. So Joe tweeted for one of his going live tweets, me talking about people calling me the F slur. Like I was saying, people call me F slur and queer. Like first time chat's a good time, like a good bit. And I said, I don't care. I will fuck their sister. And like, I like didn't know that Joe posted that as his going live tweet because I just like before I stream, I don't really do much. Like I just wake up, eat, go live, and people were coming in like, damn, bro, you kind of went crazy in that like Prison Joe tweet. And I was like, what are you talking about? And so I opened it up and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe you tweeted this. But like, honestly, W, like that was totally, it was good. It was good.
I didn't ask you because that is a W. That's because it's just
Yeah,
that's on brand for the Demon Arc. So I didn't ask you for that one.
No, I
funny one.
love that. I'm glad you put that out there. But yeah, that was good. That was a good tweet.
Also
Banger.
shows what you're dealing with, bro. People coming in talking like saying crazy fucking slurs.
Oh,
Fuck
yes.
them.
That's why Eliop came in my stream and he's like, yo, Qneeks bro. He always does the Qneeks bro. Like he says that. He came in. He's like, yo, if somebody fucks with you, they're fucking with me. That's what he said. He came in my chat and said that. And I was like, all right, bet. I got Prison Joe and
Oh.
Eliop riding for me. I was like, you do
got
not
shooters.
fuck with me.
We got shooters.
We can
Yeah,
hold
you
you.
got
We
shooters,
can both
dude.
pick you up and throw you at somebody at a velocity that they will die probably.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, if there's two people you want to say they like, if you fuck with Qneeks, you're fucking with those guys. You want Joe
Well,
and
that's
fucking
fine,
Eliop.
bro. You fuck with me, you're fucking with the fam, bro. You can get it. Any of you. Fuck you, motherfuckers.
But yeah, I appreciate that. That was a good tweet. Megan, drafts?
Okay, so I have like 3 different ones I'll tell you. But they're really bad because I don't tweet, but okay, anyway. So the first one is threesomes are basically putting Joes with the boys.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Oh,
what?
that's a good tweet.
It's actually kind of funny.
That's a
That's
fire
actually-
tweet.
But I don't
hell?
send tweets like this.
That's a bang.
That's what this is
Should I
for.
send it?
Trios.
Oh, wait to send it. Wait, we all said it the
No,
same time.
duos. I said duos because like you're putting duos with the boys. Like you're
either
duoing
one,
like
right?
me and Nick are gonna duo someone.
Well, I mean,
for
it could be
instance.
pot and trio with the boys. You could be 3 boys.
You
Something
could
like that.
be.
Huh?
I like the duo. I think duo is better. It's gonna resonate more with the incel
Yeah.
and I guess normal
Yeah.
people too.
The
that is a
horny
fire
community.
tweet, though. That's a good tweet.
Yeah, what's the
I
other
also
one?
have.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
also have I must have written this one when I was down bad. I think it was like months ago that I written this. It was just, I will no longer become weak when a man calls me a good girl. I will no longer, and then just like written it like as if I'm writing lines in a fucking notebook. Like Bart Simpson on the, yeah.
That's
That's a good New Year's tweet.
Oh, that would have been a good New Year's tweet, actually.
It would have. And then there was another one where it's like, this was when you're in his DMs, and then this was ages ago, and I just never sent it. You're in his DMs, but I'm popping his spots while he does Inferno.
What, you're popping
really
what?
cringe.
You doing what?
I said, you're in his DMs, I'm popping his spots while he does Inferno.
Popping his what?
Spots?
Is that like acne?
Yeah,
Oh, like a
like
zit?
spots, like.
Oh.
Oh wait, do you guys not call it that?
I've never heard of
Why are you so
Oh.
British?
I'm glad that I did.
I got the hat on. That's how we can
I'm glad that I
communicate.
didn't
She
say
said
No,
that to me.
honestly, it would have been. No, listen, honestly, it would have been a funnier tweet because like only like 4 people would actually understand what you're saying, and then the rest of us are just gonna be like, "What the fuck does that mean?" Honestly, hearing you say popping his spots, I thought it was like you're jerking his dick. I ain't gonna lie, like it sounds like it's like you're like sticking a finger in his ass or something.
That's what I
Finger pop on the spot, yeah.
But like, if I said popping his zits, it would just be bizarre because like no one in England ever would be like, "What the fuck are you calling it zits?"
Well,
Yeah.
there's 4 of you
We
in
don't say
England.
that.
That's what we call it.
He was American, you know? You got to cater to the audience.
I've got like 65% English. Oh, British.
Yeah. You know,
I think I don't know if you guys agree. I think the first one, the potting the duo with the boys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
100%. That's the one.
oh, yeah.
That's
That's the
you
better
should
tweet.
And it's
that.
RuneScape centric, so that also is going to boost that. That's
It's
at
not
least.
only RuneScape centric. You could duo on a few different games. It could even make it over there, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And that in like, well, I don't know if it would make sense in like Warzone, but there are a few ones that would work with.
There's
There's a
potential
few,
on
like-
this tweet over under 400 or 500 likes, 100%.
Yeah.
Good tweet.
If I send it now though, at midnight.
Well, it's normal time for all of us.
Yeah,
this
well,
is
that's
honestly,
the
this
part-
is our
it's
best
literally
Twitter workshop.
bangers
This is
time.
That's
is
the whole
peak.
part of the Twitter workshop is that like even for us, you know, like our best time to send tweets would normally be like what, like early afternoon or something. We
Also-
launch these normally at like 4 or 5 a.m., which is
Should
like
I launch
makes
it now?
We gotta wait. We all did.
wait till we all
launch at the
submit
same
ours.
time.
Sorry.
all
We
launch
do
I
them
at
will
the
all
same
at
tell you
time.
once.
though,
Yeah,
honestly, Megan, it doesn't like if a tweet is really good and resonates with people, it will go hard at any time. Because my most liked tweet is from the Twitter workshop, which was like almost like 600 likes, I think, about the guys hauling their wife and or the only thing they haul in their truck is their fat wife. I forgot how I worded it,
Yeah,
but that was my most liked tweet ever. And I've tweeted that at like, it was like 4 a.m. in the morning. So if it goes hard, it goes hard. So and let's go next.
So mine, you might remember from, I briefly mentioned this before, but I don't know if it was on a cast. So 2KC, when it comes to pleasing the homies, call me a suck expert.
That's pretty good.
I like it.
It's actually pretty good.
It's pretty
I
good.
like it. So you've given 2 blowjobs to your friends.
Well,
Yes.
Theoretically.
Could be.
Yeah.
It could have been anything.
Maybe.
Theoretically, yeah. Make
Oh.
something like that.
We'll go with a blowy though. Yeah.
I'm a suck expert, so
Yeah, it's better if
Oh.
you don't read into it. Just believe in yourself. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Can I say I've been sitting on one that I think is pretty good.
Oh god.
Let it rip. Let it rip.
I'm going after T-Papa, but go ahead.
All right. Okay, I got 3, but I'll save the good one for last. All right. These motherfuckers think they the shit, but they ain't even farted yet.
Oh my god.
Too old. I've heard that. It's too old.
I feel like I
man.
have heard that.
All right, you ready? If you see me coming, at least let me finish.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
That's decent.
cool.
That's
That's
decent.
cool.
That
That's
one.
better
That
than the
one could
first
be
one.
there.
Better than the first one. We're upward arc.
All right, now this one is just. Who
This is a good one?
Yeah, you ready?
Okay. All right.
Who
Play it.
wants a dick pic? Question.
Send that one.
Why is
I
that?
know why we're all laughing, okay? I know why all of you sick fucks are laughing, all right? And the first thing that came in your mind when he said that was the
Nah,
first thing that came in my mind.
You wrong for that. I definitely. Nope.
You should have said that. That one's fucking hilarious.
Thank you.
That's fucked
that
up,
was
bro.
original, and I've been sitting on it waiting for
It
this.
was not
cast.
original. You've been sitting on that for like 4 months.
Dude,
You know
okay,
why,
okay.
you fucking sick bastard.
As long as you ask.
Okay. And,
Yeah, wait, that's a fundamental difference, bro.
and then,
God damn
okay,
it.
can I get an honorable mention though for my tweet under Amaranth? Okay, when
That was a good one.
A good one, yeah.
I
Anyways.
read that at like 5. And I read it. I woke up to go piss, and I saw that fucking tweet, and I was like, "What the hell am I looking at?"
Yeah, I felt like I was in a fever dream when I was reading that tweet.
I would
Did
like
she
to
ever
say,
reach out to you?
well, as of now,
Not yet,
I
bro.
am the 6th most liked comment under a thread where Amaranth is searching for new mods. So
That's
I mean,
pretty sick. I'll
She's
take
gonna
that.
see it.
good.
She's
So
gonna
if
see
you're
it.
listening to this,
she's
go
gonna see
juice
it.
that tweet real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah, go juice a
Did,
tweet.
did Boaty see it?
I don't know if Bodie saw it, but I mean, he didn't
Bodhi
like it. But
probably
he's,
saw it.
He's
I'm
tagged
assuming
in
he
it.
didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Does Bodhi follow you, T-Papa?
Yes, he does. Bodie does follow me.
Okay,
All right, hold
okay,
on.
then
I
he
can,
definitely saw it.
yeah, to make it so he doesn't have
Dude,
to
he
edit.
can
You ready?
blow your tweet up. So, because the only reason not the Nick going live tweet, but the going live tweet before
With
that
Jesse.
was
Oh,
yeah,
it
with
was
me and-
it was
me and
Bodie
Bodhi.
grabbing Tasty's hips, and Bodie commented on it pretty fast, and that's why got like 200 something likes, just because like after he commented on it, like tons of people saw it.
Wait, didn't this picture of Tasty and Amaranth? Didn't she see this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she-
did.
yeah,
Yeah, she
yeah.
did the smash or pass to it. Yeah.
Yeah. She just went like ugh, and then just like moved on. I feel like, or no? Did she
No,
say
she said
something else?
smash. She said smash.
Oh, she
said,
did?
She said ew to
God, yeah.
herself. She said ew, who's that girl? And she said, but this guy is smash.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah.
Okay, I just
Or no,
remember
she
like
did.
a
she did
weird.
the face where she crossed her eyes and like licked
Yeah,
the air
I
or
know.
whatever.
It was definitely because of
Yeah.
her though. Yeah. I wasn't trying to. I trying to hate on my boy Tasty. He's a good
Yeah,
looking
what up,
man.
Freak, bro.
That was a W. I watched him react to that live. That was
Hell
fucking
yeah.
funny as fuck.
That was a good one.
See, I want to
Wait.
do one of those, but I just, look like, bro, I weigh like half of her body weight. Like she's just gonna be like her boobs probably weigh more than I weigh. So
I just need to see when she does it because me and her have a picture too. I want to send our picture in and see what she says. I'm gonna try to next time because we've got a pretty good picture together.
have you seen her pimp my simp thing that she's doing?
Yeah, it's a new TV show, right?
Yeah, she's gonna fly out a fan to like groom them up, like to make them look good, and like she's gonna
Yeah,
spice them
heater
up.
video. That could be a heater fucking video.
Holy
Yeah, that is content. She is very
She's
smart.
a beast. Respect. All right, I'm ready to do mine. I think.
Send it.
I wrote this one. I did get drunk one time recently, and like I was like, I don't know why I thought this was funny. It's like a joke I used to have, but I used to pay this guy $4 to draw a picture of a pussy, so I had something to masturbate to.
That's, I mean, honestly, yeah, that could work.
Let's see here. What else do I got? I'm not gonna do that one. That one's too spicy. I'm
say
gonna delete that.
Say it.
I didn't know all my friends were sex offenders till Twitch told me they were. that's
I don't get
one.
that.
I don't get it.
And it was a
do
while
I.
ago. And then my last one here is the key ingredient to a cream pie is Plan B, and it's the red B.
I like the red bean.
That one kind of eats.
That
Joe
one
kinda
has
in
a
on the
place.
trends for that one.
That one has a place.
might be
in my
the
heart. I
one.
like that one.
That's the one I'm thinking is the best one. These others are just shit posts I made when I was drunk.
Why does that one have a place in your heart, Max?
Because one time I in college I Venmo'd a girl for Plan B, but I put the B emoji. So-
Oh yeah.
You told that story. I think.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
you make
that's
that
another
public
tell
or
that
no? Was that a public
Yeah,
one?
it's whatever hers was because it's whoever the receiver is. That's
Oh,
that's what makes
okay.
it public or private.
I don't want to interject too much, but my sister's boyfriend lives in my city, and he has a med card, and mine's still in limbo to be approved right now. And so he went and bought me an ounce, and I paid him over Venmo, and my message was for being my sister's boyfriend, and I made it public. Banger. It was a banger. So everybody saw that. My sister's probably
That's
like,
so
really? But
Max, I actually drafted this when I was in Arizona because this one time we were at dinner and I think it was with Mel, and this is a quote. That's what she said. She said the key ingredient to cream pie is Plan
He
B. I was
did
like,
say that.
and I was like, I'm
Yeah,
writing that
yeah.
down. That's a good tweet.
That was at
From-
Maple. I distinctly remember that now.
Yeah,
I think we
that's a
send
good-
that one for sure.
Yeah. No, the other two
Has
suck. I just wanted to say that. 'cause
cultural significance.
It was just. I forgot when that was. I think it was when I was drunk. The last time I was drunk was with you. Yeah, for sure it was with you.
Was that, yeah, it was that Maple? Because that was when I went to.
drunk shit. I was just drunk writing drafts of tweet drafts. Beautiful. I have time to do that now, but yeah, those are pretty shit. We'll do this one. It's good.
I've got a few. I got a few decent ones. The first one, damn, Qneeks be wiping they ass loud AF.
You can post that after the pod's public, because that's somebody's gonna talk about it now.
No, I think you just you can send that unsolicited.
That was a comment on the video.
Yeah, you could definitely
like-
send that at any time. and people
Reply
are gonna-
to- like-
reply to the tweet when we post it from
No,
the
I
base.
can workshop that.
Yeah.
I can workshop that. Just make it Qneeks moans when he wipes his ass or something like that.
Bro, sometimes I do go in to take a piss,
no.
and I'm really bricked up to pee, and I'm like, and then I
I got
piss.
you. Let me workshop this. Qneeks be moaning when he wipe his ass, like the little face that's like,
The weird.
Yes.
Love that.
yeah.
You can put the weary
Make
face.
that the tweet. That's a bad one.
This one is shamelessly stolen, but I like it. There will eventually be an infant that can handle the 130-degree interior of a car. That is evolution, and we have to figure it out.
Oh my god.
Oh my god,
was
tasty.
That's so
Jesus
good.
Christ.
That's a
Bro, that's worse than me
banger.
paying someone to draw a picture of a pussy. That's pretty bad. That's
Pretty
pretty
fun.
out there.
That's good.
That's
That
a good
definitely could be the
one.
one.
And then the final one is like a supreme tier shit post. I don't even have it on my phone. I have to do it on my computer because that's where the screenshot is. But it's I posted this to your chat last night, Hamzy. I was like, damn, don't you hate it when you accidentally add OSRS to a Google search you did? And then it's a screenshot of me searching in Google. Was Mr. Mammal the architect of the 9/11 attacks? OSRS.
I hate that Tasty's a Twitter genius. Fuck you, man.
I kind of have to tweet that one. Like that's kind
That
of
That
was
one's
good.
so good. That's hilarious.
That is
That one
good.
was
That is
good.
gas.
That might be the winner, actually.
Yeah.
That one's doing
That
at least
one,
1,000, Tasty. That one's doing 1,000.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good
100% send that one.
Yeah, I'll definitely cook that one up. That's the best one. I would hang on to the
Wow.
Qneeks wiping his ass. Maybe
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
Yeah,
drop that.
wait for the
You
wait
could-
for the wait for
If
the
you don't,
cast to
I'm
go
going to.
live.
That's just
Can
a
that be
tweet
my
that, like,
tweet? Should I change my tweet to that? Because me and Nick
yeah,
are
you
like
can
probably the
steal
closest.
that one.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let
Yeah,
me.
if you wanted to, yeah, put the weary face, draft it out. I have two that are pretty, like one of them, like both of them are like stolen with a twist, like, you know, the usual yoink and twist method. I have two different versions of this. It's about inventory tags. One is I get to destroy your computer if you use inventory tags. And then the second one is if you use inventory tags, I will personally come to your house and kill you. And then the other one's
banned, bro.
You're gonna get banned for that for sure.
yeah, not. And
Can
then the
you
other one's just
tweet
in.
that?
I think you could honestly, like if you use inventory tags, I'll personally come to your house and
I prefer that one. That's a better one for sure.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a better tweet.
cool.
Just send
and
it.
then this one is it just says NGL shit fell apart after 3rd grade. That's just all it is.
That's way too real, bro. Way too real.
So
That's a heater. Oh, dude, that one hit good.
Neeks' tweets about just like being down in the dumps are the
You know,
fucking
you do have the best
bro.
depressed tweets, dude. You really do.
let's go.
He
The, like
is the best
humoristic.
depressed tweets
Oh,
of all time.
man.
I remember seeing Neeks tweet one time here in her DMs. I'm at the lowest point of my
Point
life.
of my life.
I just fucking died, bro. Oh
I love
my
that
God,
shit.
that
I
shit
love that
killed me,
shit.
dude.
It's good. It's like
Neeks
putting a
got the
humorous
fucking
twist.
heat, man. I can't even lie, bro.
All right, I'm gonna do the 3rd
We got some
grade
bangers
one.
this week.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
And it's a
At
good
least-
time to tweet them.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, I got
definitely gonna be
Qneeks.
the
I got
biggest flop.
Qneeks.
This is
I
this
got
week's gonna flop.
Qneeks be moaning when he wipe his ass with the.
Weird.
Is this the
Weird.
right one here? You see
Do you
it?
guys capitalize the first bit or not? I always
It's
just
just
leave
up
it.
to you.
Okay.
What
I
the
like-
Q?
I'm a non-capitalizing.
Here, let me
I
send
don't-
it to
I
you,
don't
Nick.
believe
Is
in-
this
I don't
the
believe in
correct
capitalism.
emoji?
To me, it just
Should I use this one?
depends.
Based.
Send. Hold on.
What you guys sent?
I'm
No,
sending.
no, no, no.
Yes, send.
Oh.
Is that the right one? I sent it to you.
I
All right,
tweeted
I'm
it.
sending. Sent it.
Yes,
Send.
Joe. Yes, Joe. Yes. That's good.
All right, I sent mine.
All right, don't let mine flop. It's
I
gonna be
have to
hilarious.
like who
bro.
was a
Mr. Mammal's
dick
gonna DM me, bro.
Bro, that is such a good tweet, Tasty. That's such a good tweet.
Is
So
apart?
funny.
It's one word, right? Apart, fell apart, right?
That's one
Yeah.
word, yeah.
Sorry, it took a minute.
Oh, good. I'll go juice.
I
those
love
tweets.
when these. All right.
Dude, Tasty's is gonna blow the fuck
Yeah,
up.
that shit's
man.
so good, Tasty. It's visualized
Oh,
so
the art
fucking
of-
well.
Yeah, you have it perfectly
My
cropped.
main goal is just to have a first-time chatter in there, be like, "Were you really the architect of the 9/11 attack?"
Wait, what
That'll do it for
what
me,
are
bro.
these what is lightjust.org? Is that an Easter egg or is that just your actual Google?
No, that's a chess website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
that would've been a
genuinely
nice
just my
Easter
top
egg
5
to throw in
sites.
there, actually.
Oh, we got some heaters this week. That's a good workshop there. That's
No,
pretty
those
solid.
some good ones. Some good ones.
Good podcast
How'd it-
too. Thank you for coming on, Megan.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for waking up so early
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
thanks
course.
for coming
I
on to the
appreciate it.
first based afternoon.
This afternoon, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
even better.
you.
I like it. The before dark. Good.
That was a good time.
I had fun.
Hell yeah.
Mine.
Yeah, good time.
Jimmy's just messaged me and said, "You better have said you'd marry me."
Oh, we didn't
Is
ask.
he Aussie?
Yeah, that was the question.
Yeah, wait, what
Would
is
you
your
marry him?
response to end the podcast? What's your response?